I know the last 3 years people have got accustomed to paying sticker price for a brand new vehicle. Well, it's not that way anymore at Red River Ram. If you're looking for a Ram truck, we've got heavy-duty four-wheel drive trucks starting at $49,500 or up to $12,000 off sticker price for a Cummins diesel. And we've got $11,000 off Ram 1500 Bighorn four-wheel drive trucks. If you want the best selection and the best buying experience, make that beautiful drive right here to Heber Springs. Now during Ram Power Days.
Known as one of the best-kept secrets for championship golf in Arkansas, Indian Hills Golf Resort is known for its tree-lined fairways, deep bunkers, small sloped greens, and the Indian Rock Cave off number 18 fairway. Located in beautiful Fairfield Bay, Indian Hills is an 18-hole championship layout course with 4 sets of tees for players of all abilities to enjoy the natural surroundings. Tee times fill quickly, so call 501-884-6018 to book yours today.
At American Safeguard Insurance, our job is to make sure you understand exactly what you need so you're covered if your worst-case scenario becomes a reality. We offer a variety of coverage options, including personal and commercial insurance, so that your home and business are covered no matter what. Don't settle for less. Experience more savings, more coverage, and more service with American Safeguard Insurance.
Roof Tech of Heber Springs is a premier roof replacement company servicing commercial and residential customers in central Arkansas. They specialize in insurance replacements for all roof types. Licensed, bonded, insured, and A+ rated with Better Business Bureau and 5-star rated customer service. Free inspection and estimates. Check us out on Facebook at Roof Tech of Heber Springs, LLC.
When it comes to the integrity of your roof, it takes a knowledgeable team to ensure a truss has been properly installed with sturdy materials that will last. Family owned and operated with over 17 years experience, the team at Knapp Truss will provide customizable premium truss installation services at a fair price. Knapp Truss prides themselves on the final product they deliver, which will stand the test of time. For quality trusses built to last, contact Knapp Truss at 870-948-2105 to schedule your project estimate today. Since 1954, F.L. Davis Ace has proudly served the Greers Ferry Lake area by providing the best hardware and home improvement needs to our customers. Stop by one of our 6 Arkansas locations in Greers Ferry, Heber Springs, Sherwood, Pea Ridge, Fayetteville, or Centerton, and let us show you why we're more than just a hardware store. We have something for everyone, and you won't believe what we have to offer. Need a new mower? We've got you covered. Need it repaired? No problem. From custom paint matching to the best brands in grilling, F.L. Davis Ace has got it all. We're also home to the Lake Boutique, featuring clothing, footwear, jewelry, accessories, furniture, home decor, gift items, and so much more. Come by and see us today and let us show you why F.L. Davis Ace is not your typical hardware store. Hey guys, Aaron here from Scorebook Live. I just want to remind you to listen to the Arkansas 8-Man Football Podcast that comes out every Thursday on our Arkansas 8-Man Football group for Scorebook Live. You don't want to miss it. Me and my buddy Steve will cover all of the games that are happening in that week, along with covering what happened the week before and talk about some of the best performances in 8-Man football from around the state. It's the Arkansas 8-Man Football Podcast, powered by Scorebook Live, out every Thursday.
I know the last 3 years people have got accustomed to paying sticker price for a brand new vehicle. Well, it's not that way anymore at Red River Ram. If you're looking for a Ram truck, we've got heavy-duty four-wheel drive trucks starting at $49,500 or up to $12,000 off sticker price for a Cummins diesel. And we've got $11,000 off Ram 1500 Bighorn four-wheel drive trucks. If you want the best selection and the best buying experience, make that beautiful drive right here to Heber Springs. Now during Ram Power Days.
Oh, my goodness. We didn't have audio there for the first.
You're kidding me.
Yep, it's fine. Hey, guys, you're probably wondering where we've been. That's on me. I apologize. I shout out to Michael Shockley and Kennedy Jade underneath the We Are Live from Eagle Country post. Thank you guys for pointing that out. We got a flag on the field. Penalty is against the Eagles, but again, welcome to Cutter Morning Star here tonight. I do apologize. Did not have the audio button turned on our mics here, but nonetheless, it is first down and 17, and it's going to have another flag here. Unless we got a false start or a penalty. Or
I think it's offsides on Parker's Chapel. Yep.
Man, I'm sorry, guys. I apologize, folks. That is completely on me. I'm sure you probably heard the advertisements, but you definitely did not hear us. So, nonetheless, Parker's Chapel leads it 6-0 after a really good offensive drive to start the football game.
Cutter does a lot of shifting, trying to get guys moving on defense, too. I like that.
Here's the snap. Mills going to hand it off down low to the tailback. He's met down at the 41-yard line. I can't tell what his number is. I think it's number 8, Michael Sexton. As I mentioned, we're going to call his name a lot tonight. Again, shout out to Mrs. Jade and Mr. Shockley. Had you guys not said that, I don't know if I'd have caught that all night.
4 wide here, 3 at the top.
Mills, we're going to roll out to his right. Mills he throws it, but he goes incomplete. An intended receiver, I think that was Sexton.
Probably should have kept running there, Aaron.
A lot of green grass there. Lots of green grass there for Mills in front of him.
You got 3 receivers there too. I'm telling my quarterback to tuck and run it right there and get positive yardage.
All right, Austin. I thought I could sit down and do this, but I got to stand up.
I told you.
We are sitting in the original home press box for Cutter. Oh yeah, that's like 1,000 times better. Holy cow! Here's a snap. Mills
taking a shot here.
Going to throw it deep. That's Mahone, but he's going to overthrow him for about 5 yards. And it's going to be 4th down now for the Eagles, and not a great offensive start there for Cutter Morning Star.
No, quarterback really needed to tuck and run that 2nd down. 3rd down, trying to hit over the top one-on-one with the stop and go, just overthrew him. He had him beat. So, got to be able to capitalize on that.
So here we go, 4th down and 10, and the Eagles are going to go for it.
Oh, wow.
Double receiver to the far side. Mills trying to get the defense to jump off sides. Getting the call from the sideline. Sexton moves to the right side. Mills gets the snap. Mills drops back to pass. Mills throws it underneath to Sexton, incomplete, and Parker's Chapel is going to have great field position here to extend the lead.
You know, that was really a great route concept. Backside away from the running back, had the dig route. You have the running back coming across. Really great concept to get the dig route open backside. Just Mills had to hit him right there, right in the numbers. It would have been a first down and probably more.
So here we go. First down for Parker's Chapel at the Cutter Morning Star 41-yard line. Once again, my man Austin Ellis here with me tonight. Probably wondering who the heck that is since you didn't hear it in the pregame.
We were seeing two totally different offenses, man.
Absolutely. Double receivers to the far side. They bring Gray in motion. Snap. Dugan going to pitch it underneath. Nasty play to Hazelwood. Hazelwood going to get down to the 35-yard line. And, my goodness, you know, Austin, we've been paying attention to the field here, but I got to say, I'm looking here to my right. The Trojan crowd is here tonight. Holy cow.
They came a long ways to support their boys.
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
The old homestands over here at Cutter, they are full, but got to give credit to Cutter Morning Star. They've shown out here tonight for their crowd as well. So it's going to be second down and 3 here for Parker's Chapel. Dugan by himself in the gun. Gray in motion. Snap. They're going to pitch it to Gray. Gray almost fumbled it. Spin move to the outside. There goes Gray down the sideline, and Gray is going to be slung out of bounds. Looks like right around the 23-yard line. Number 0, Isaiah Gray, the junior. Holy cow, how about that kid?
I want to talk about these last two plays that happened. They run the fake toss with the counter underneath, get the defense's eyes looking. They send the same guy in motion. Now they pitch it to him. Cutter's not ready for the anticipation to get the pursuit angle. That's really smart play calling there by Parker's Chapel, offensive coordinator.
First and 10, Parker's Chapel. Hazelwood and Gray line up in the wings. Snap. Dugan fakes the handoff up the middle. Oh, my goodness, he slipped. The turf monster got him at the 20-yard line. And that is where they're going to mark the ball. It'll bring up now second down and about 6 here. No, second down and 7 for the Trojans.
He had really nothing but green grass in front of him there, Aaron. Cutter's lucky that he tripped on the stripes there.
Dugan gets the snap, hands it off to Gray underneath. Gray to the far side again. Gray down the sideline, trying to make some guys miss, but he's finally wrapped up by a host of Eagles. There at the 14-yard line.
Parker's Chapel's really trying to stretch the field here to get Cutter running side to side, probably trying to tire him out early. I don't, and as from what I'm seeing right now, Cutter's really struggling with the speed.
Well, again, I mentioned that, I'm not sure if everybody heard it, but that's been a major concern this year for Cutter, stopping the run. Dugan gets the snap. He's going to run it here to the near side. Dugan following his blockers, and Dugan is going to walk in untouched. Touchdown, Parker's Chapel. And the Trojans have jumped out quick here in the first quarter.
Oh, Aaron, we have a penalty here.
We have a penalty in the backfield. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Penalty in the backfield, and the White Hats talking to a Trojan, so it looks like that is going to go against Parker's Chapel.
I'm assuming a holding call. Let's see how many yards he marks it off.
Here's Mr. White Hat.
10-yard holding penalty looked like to me, I believe.
He didn't give the holding signal, but we're just going to run with it and go with that. So here we go. It'll be third down and 10 now for Parker's Chapel. Dugan is by himself in the gun.
Little bunch snug look there, double wing.
Here's the snap. Dugan going to throw it again. Looking to throw. He's got a man open, and it's incomplete. Nice play on the ball. I believe that was Isaiah Mahone.
Quarterback gets a little more air underneath that ball, throws it to that back pylon. That's probably a touchdown, but he threw it a little bit inside shoulder. Great coverage by the DB there.
Yeah, Mayo was the intended receiver, and I got that wrong. That was actually Chance York on the deflection there for Cutter Morning Star. So brings up fourth down for Parker's Chapel. Trojans got off to a quick start. Trying to fix this real quick.
They're going to come out in their double wing look again. Looks like, their double slot, excuse me.
Dugan by himself. Here's the snap. Looking down the field. He's got a wide open man. Throws it to the end zone. And Hazelwood.
Oh, my gosh.
Hazelwood couldn't catch it. Flashes from Mountain Pine a week ago, Austin. Oh, my goodness. Hazelwood had it wide open in the end zone, but he just could not come down with it.
And those are the ones on Monday where you do not want the red laser pointing at you.
Absolutely not.
That is a motivation killer for yourself. It kind of you want it. You've got to secure those as a receiver. Wide open, nobody around you. Runs a great route up the seam, and great ball by the quarterback. You've got to secure those.
So here we go. Cutter Morningstar going to try to get things going here on their second drive of the game. 7:12 to go here in the first quarter.
They're having issues with the play clock, I believe. Yep, there we go.
That's what it looks like. Here we go. Mills drops back to pass, looks to throw underneath. He's got a man incomplete.
Might have been a little scared to catch that one there. That was a good ball to fit in the window. You know, I might be a little hesitant to catch that one too, knowing the linebacker sitting there.
That was Asher Livingston, the intended receiver there for Cutter Morningstar, and it'll bring up 2nd and 10 now for the Eagles.
Seen a lot of different offensive looks tonight, Aaron. I love seeing the ball. You know, this time last week we were already done with the first quarter.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I mean, we were done with it. It's, 7:20 right now? Yeah. Snap. Mills throws it short, incomplete. Another incompletion. That one was to Michael Sexton. Could not hold on to that one, and man, Cutter Morningstar off to a really slow start here to start the football game.
Well, and one thing Parker's Chapel is doing on defense, they're keeping their guys over the top. They see the swing motion coming out from the back, so they have their safety crashing down on that, leaving the receiver one-on-one. If I'm Cutter, I'm going to try a double move again, probably get somebody burnt on Parker's Chapel side.
Here we go. 3rd down for the Eagles. They're going to move 2 guys now.
Watch the one-on-one bottom
Snap.
of screen.
Mills going to have to step up in the pocket. He's going to throw it deep. Throws it deep. Oh, my goodness. Almost caught by Isaiah Mahone.
That might have been a slight little defensive holding there, but Parker's Chapel got away with it.
Possibly.
Great effort by the receiver, though.
Mahone is, I would consider their go-to guy when it comes to receivers or just plain skilled guys. I mean, he had 2 crazy kickoff returns in that Marshall game a couple weeks ago and then had a big game last week against Genoa Central. So, holy cow. 4th down and 10. Cutter's going to go for it from their own 23-yard line.
Kind of one high safety look here. They're going to try to run like a cover 3 scheme right here, looks like.
Mills backs up. He's going to punt this away.
They are punting, yep.
Punts it away. This is going to get to about midfield, and Dugan, the quarterback, is going to return it. Here's Dugan. He comes to the near side. Dugan down the sideline. Dugan is just going to run out of bounds. Smart move there by Dugan as he's down, looks like right around the 39-yard line. And, man, this Parker's Chapel team, they're fired up here on the sideline.
Quarterback has some speed, too. That really helps you in this little double slot offense they run. You can run the stretch out of him, run quarterback sweep, get him downhill. Cutter's really struggling on the edge right now. They're going to have to force a lot better outside containment. Try to bounce him back inside to a lineman, hopefully get a gang tackle. Try to slow him down a little bit.
Here we go. 1st down for Parker's Chapel at the 39. Snap. Goes to Hazelwood. Hazelwood follows some blockers. There goes Hazelwood. And Hazelwood's brought down at the 21-yard line, and Parker's Chapel is on the move once again.
Cutter's really struggling with the run early. That's if you're Parker's Chapel, you're loving that because now you can control the clock on your favor and just slowly keep the ball moving and keep it methodical.
So 1st and 10, Parker's Chapel at the Cutter 20-yard line. They're just going to give him the 20.
I go with this heavy snug look again with the double slot. I really like this formation.
Dugan brings Gray in motion. Dugan just going to throw
Nobody's
it short.
out there.
Wide open is Isaiah Gray in the flats. There goes Gray. Makes a man miss. Gray spins into the end zone. Touchdown, Parker's Chapel. And this time, Austin, I do not see a flag in the backfield, and the Trojans answer again.
No flag this time. I don't know. You have your corner lined up against those double slots. The guy goes in motion behind. You've got to have somebody there to try to be over the top of that. Parker's Chapel is absolutely smothering Cutter running outside the tackle box right now.
Here we go. 2-point conversion here for the Trojans. And look at what we got here. We got the I formation. Snap. Hazelwood up the middle. They just try to run it right up, and I don't think he got it. He did not. Did not get the 2-point conversion. Your score, my goodness, your score now with 6:16 to go in the first half, or the first quarter. Your score, Parker's Chapel 12, Cutter Morning Star 0. This is the Arkansas 8-man game of the week brought to you by Red River Dodge out of Heber Springs. We'll be back in just a moment.
Known as one of the best-kept secrets for championship golf in Arkansas, Indian Hills Golf Resort is known for its...
Back here on the Arkansas 8-man game of the week, your score, Parker's Chapel 12 and Cutter Morning Star 0. Here's the kick by big number 18, the sophomore. JT Ingram goes out of bounds, so that does mean we'll have a penalty here. See how much that will cost him. Again, your game brought to you by Red River Dodge here tonight. We're greatly appreciative of them. Indian Hills Golf Course as well out of Fairfield Bay. Roof Tech, Cutting Edge Welding, and Nat Truss. All big-time supporters of 8-man football here in the Natural State. So here we go. Things just have not gone Cutter's way to start the game. Let's see if Coach Finley and his guys on offense can get it going here.
And Parker's Chapel only going with 2 down defensive linemen.
Mills gets the snap. Wants to throw it quick. He's got to roll out to his right. Mills going to pull it down, and he is going to be tackled. Looks like that is number 10 of Parker's Chapel, Chandler Boykin, the junior.
This is really a great defensive scheme by Parker's Chapel. You know, you drop all your guys. You know Cutter likes to sling it. They got a good quarterback. So if you're Parker's Chapel, you're only going to send 2 down linemen and just blanket the field. This is really, really, really smart.
Yeah, and I credit head coach Josh Williford. He was the former defensive coordinator. Here's the snap. Mills going to throw it deep. Was going to throw it deep. Now he's going to pull it down and run. Pulls back up. Throws it short over the head of his intended receiver. That's number 83, Jackson Duncan, the intended receiver there for Cutter Morning Star. And it will be 3rd down now for Cutter Morning Star.
They're going with a tight end to the right here. 2 receivers. Scrambles. He's getting pressured. Sacked. Great defensive pressure with 2 down linemen there.
Nowhere to go for Mills as he's brought down at the 36-yard line. And it's going to bring up 4th down again for Cutter Morning Star. Again, guys, if you've got any comments or anything, please go to the Arkansas 8-man football group. There is a post where I made a post at about 6:45. I know we had some audio problems. I was being a doofus and didn't check where I was supposed to turn the audio at, so I apologize. 4th down. They're going to go for it. Mills.
He's got a guy open.
He's going to throw it deep, and it is incomplete. Incomplete. And once again, Parker's Chapel is going to have amazing field position here to go up 3 touchdowns before the first quarter is even over.
You're down 12-0. I like the risk, but at the same time, I feel like you got to punt. Parker Chapel's had short field all night long. You got to see if your defense can really stop them down in their zone.
There's plenty of ball left, as we saw last week. Game is never over until it's over. Dugan in the gun, and, man, it just looks like a big jumbled mess there. Snap. Fakes it to Hazelwood. Dugan up the middle, and he's brought down at the 30-yard line, and that's going to be just about 4 yards short of the first down yard marker. Brings up 2nd and 4 now for the Trojans.
I really like that play. They've ran that about 2 or 3 times tonight. They get the motion with the slot back. They get eyes on the slot back. They've been gutting them on the edge, and the quarterback just keeps us up the middle. That's very clever play design.
2nd down and 4 for the Trojans. Dugan by himself. Here comes Hazelwood. Hazelwood, no, another misdirection underneath. Gray's got it down the sideline. Gray breaks the tackle. Gray still running, lowers the shoulder, and Gray gets down to, it looks like they're going to mark him at the 6-yard line. Isaiah Gray, are you kidding me, sir?
That's great, tough run by Gray. That's really great play calling going on offensively and defensively for Parker's. They came ready to play tonight, Aaron.
Yeah, this Parker's Chapel team, that win last week, I think really gave them a lot of confidence. I mean, you never know. I mean, they could end up playing for a conference championship with the play they're playing right now. Here's the snap. Dugan hands it off to Hazelwood. Hazelwood trips and he falls down. Number 6, Jock Simpson, there for Cutter Morning Star to take him down, and it's going to bring up now 2nd down and goal for the Trojans.
That's really the first gap shoot that you've seen by Cutter tonight. You know, you need a little more of them. Hopefully you can try to slow down this edge and hopefully get Parker's Chapel to cut back in the middle. And if you're Cutter, you better have a guy there because these guys got some speed.
Here we go. 2nd down and goal. Dugan by himself again. Here comes Hazelwood. Snap. Dugan throws it out to the left side. Runs it back to the middle. And it's in. Oh, my goodness. And a late flag comes in. Rightfully so. That was a little late there. Number 12, DeKalen Hampton on the catch for the Trojan touchdown.
The quick hitch, they get the receiver to go out to the corner over the top of the quick hitch receiver. I'm loving what I'm seeing out of Parker's Chapel as far as the creativeness of the play calling that they're doing here. This is really something special, and it's something special for me too, Aaron, because this is my first 8-man game seeing spread offenses.
Yeah, it's very rare. We haven't had a lot. I know we had Strong a couple weeks ago that they did a lot of spread stuff, obviously, because of the athletes they have, and they're just ridiculous.
Well, and I say spread differently with Parker. They're running the double slot, but they have the receiver. This is a really interesting offense. I'm really enjoying this.
So here's the official call. It is a touchdown. Personal foul against Cutter Morning Star. As there was a late hit there. I'm not saying that just to say that. I mean, it was pretty. Hampton was in the end zone pretty well, and then came in and took a shot there at the end. Yeah,
and Cutter probably a little frustrated, but you can't afford the mental mistakes. You hope to be able to grind a comeback out. It's first quarter, you gotta play 4 quarters of football and hopefully try to slow them down a little bit.
Yeah. So here we go. It's 2-point conversion upcoming here for the Trojans. Dugan, of course, by himself. Snap. Dugan going to hand it off under Gray, and Gray is going to walk in.
He fumbled the ball. He got
Did he get back on it? He got back on it. So the 2-point conversion is good. So that means your score now. Parker's Chapel leads it 20-0 on top of Cutter Morning Star with 2:55 to go in the first quarter. The first quarter, folks. This is turning into Cutter's got to do something quick or it's going to get ugly. But nonetheless, we'll be back here in just a moment on the Arkansas 8-Man Game of the Week.
Known as one of the best-kept secrets for championship golf in Arkansas, Indian Hills Golf Resort is known for its tree-lined fairways, deep bunkers, small sloped greens, and the Indian Rock Cave off number 18 fairway. Located in beautiful Fairfield Bay, Indian Hills is an 18-hole championship layout course with 4 sets of tees for players of all abilities to enjoy the natural surroundings. Tee times fill quickly, so call 501-884-6018 to book yours today.
Back here on the Arkansas 8-Man Game of the Week. Ingram will be doing the kicking here for the Trojans. Quick score update. From our Arkansas 8-man group, Rector leads Augusta 14-0 at the start of the second quarter. Here goes Ingram. He'll kick, and this will go into the end zone untouched, as it'll be an automatic touchback.
That was also help with the penalty, too, though.
Absolutely.
That helps big time.
That had a lot to do with the penalty. The penalty had a lot to do with that, I should say. Still looking for some other scores here. Looks like that's all we got. Oh, my. Big score here coming out of Marshall. The Bobcats in Mountain View tied at 0 at the end of the first quarter.
Really?
Big score there. Ooh. So here we go. Cutter Morning Star comes back onto the field. I don't think they've passed the 50-yard line yet, Austin.
Not yet. It's been really, really slow start for Cutter.
Got to figure something out here on offense. Mills drops back to pass, looks to throw. Mills going to pull it down. He's trying to throw. He's just going to pull it and run. Here comes Mills. Mills has got some speed. Austin, here goes Peyton
there
Mills.
He goes.
Mills down the sideline. Missed a tackle, and he's brought down out of bounds. And I jinxed him right there. They get past the 50-yard line, brought down or pushed out of bounds at the 40-yard line. The junior quarterback, Peyton Mills, just taking it himself right there.
Well, and I thought he was going to dump it off here to his outside receiver, which was number 17.
That was Livingston.
Yeah.
Mentioned his name a couple times.
Thought he was going to dump it off to him. He split every defender. A great run.
So here we go. No huddle here for Cutter Morningstar. Mills drops back. They got some blockers.
Tunnel screen
Play. Tunnel screen, exactly. And that's to Isaiah Mahone. He gets down to the 40-yard line. Going to be about a 6-yard gain there for the Eagles. This looks like he dropped the chain. Not sure what happened there.
Yeah, he kind of cut that tunnel up a little bit early, Aaron. You know, you've thrown a few of them in your high school career back in the day. You kind of want him to come back up underneath his blockers a little bit.
Here we go. Mills going to throw it short here to Sexton. Sexton gets out in the open. There's Dugan on the tackle, the quarterback. Dyson Dugan making the tackle and making the play here on defense. And Sexton's going to get about a yard or two on the carry. And it's going to bring up third down now for Cutter Morningstar.
You got momentum going right now. You got to keep it going if you're Cutter to try to stay alive in this ball game. Got to keep it going. And senior night, you know, you got to play.
A lot of emotions running high. This is Cutter's last game of the year on their turf as of right now. That could change playoff-wise. Mills going to throw it short to Sexton again. Sexton just trying to get upfield. Nice job getting north and south, and he got the first down. He's brought down right around the 34-yard line. It'll be a first down, Cutter Morningstar.
That was a great, tough run to get the first down. He knew where the yardage marker was. He knew he had to keep driving his feet. Really great heads-up play.
Here we go, 1st and 10, Cutter Morningstar. Inching closer to the red zone for the first time tonight. Eagles trying to keep things going. A minute 10 to go in the first quarter. Your score, Parker's Chapel 20.
Double tight look here.
Star. Snap, Sexton up the middle. Sexton pulling it down, now dragging a guy with him, and he's brought down. Looks like that's at the 27-yard line.
First double tight look of the night for Cutter.
You can see that the sideline right now, Cutter, they're just kind of, I mean, they're kind of shell-shocked, I think. I'm not sure, you know, what's going on, but this is huge. This drive right here could be huge for the Eagles, could completely turn around the game when you're talking about an early drive like this. 35 seconds to go in the first half, or first quarter, by the way.
Yeah, you score here, you know, you're thinking you can really swing things, hopefully defensively too.
Here's the snap. Mills dropping back to pass. He's going to throw it deep. He's got him in. 17, just out of the reach of Livingston. The senior Asher Livingston was the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up third down. And Austin, you know, he's going to throw a lot of those, and, you know, he hadn't connected yet. He's going to hit one of those eventually tonight.
Yeah, and probably once he does hit one, he's going to start hitting a few more, start getting in his rhythm. He's just out of rhythm right now. Really hadn't been able to hit really anything over a 10-yard completion. A lot of quick screens, bubble routes. We'll see what he does here.
Here we go, 3rd and 3. Oh, my goodness, I think he got him, man.
That's twice. Wow.
Yep, they've got him. They're bringing him out. That's twice now. That I believe that's number 77. No, I'm sorry, 71. No, not 71. 22. Again, I do apologize, folks. The roster for Parker's Chapel is just not ideal at the moment. Gage Russell.
He does have his jersey rolled up a little bit. So.
A little bit. Here's the snap. Mills rolling out. No, he's going to step back. Throws underneath to Mahone. What a catch. Oh, he had the catch. Oh, my.
Are they going to call the catch? Are they going to give him the catch, though?
No, they said he caught it and then took a knee. So
what is their sideline saying over there? I think they're saying he caught it with the knee down, so that's technically a catch in high school football, right?
It is. If he catches it and takes the knee and he's got possession, that's a catch.
But I'm just, well, okay.
So you can hear it from the Parker's Chapel side over here. They don't like the call, but I mean it was close.
It was very close. The only thing I'm looking at is he didn't tuck it.
Yeah.
But
so here we go. Mills just going to throw it short here to Sexton again. Sexton trying to get upfield. Sexton's going to get down to the 10-yard line. And with that is going to conclude the first quarter, and it has been all Parker's Chapel here in the first quarter, but the Cutter Morningstar Eagles finally awakening here on the offensive side of the ball. We're going to find out here in just a moment how Cutter finishes it off when we come back here on the Arkansas 8-Man Game of the Week, brought to you by Red River Dodge out of Heber Springs.
At American Safeguard Insurance, our job is to make sure you understand exactly what you need so you're covered if your worst-case scenario becomes a reality. We offer a variety of coverage options, including personal and commercial insurance, so that your home and business are covered no matter what. Don't settle for less. Experience more savings, more coverage, and more service with American Safeguard Insurance.
Roof Tech of Heber Springs is a premier roof replacement company servicing commercial and residential customers in central Arkansas. They specialize in insurance replacements for all roof types. Licensed, bonded, insured, and A+ rated with Better Business Bureau and 5-star rated customer service. Free inspection and estimates. Check us out on Facebook at Roof Tech of Heber Springs, LLC.
When it comes to the integrity of your roof, it takes a knowledgeable team to ensure a truss has been properly installed with sturdy materials that will last. Family owned and operated with over 17 years experience, the team at Knapp Truss will provide customizable premium truss installation services.
Coming back here on the Arkansas 8-Man Game of the Week here at Cutter Morning Star. The Eagles down 20-0 at the moment to Parker's Chapel. And we
swinging gate.
Swinging gate, 8-man style. Mills going to run to the right side. He's got him in the end zone. Incomplete. Dugan looks like he got a hand on that on defense. That's a first for me. I haven't seen the swinging gate and 8-man like that.
Yeah, well, you really don't see it much in 11-man either. That's kind of a lost commodity in high school football nowadays.
Yeah. So here we go. Second and goal now for Cutter Morning Star. Got to score. They have got to score here.
Yes, that is a must right now.
Here we go. A little. Mills has got.
They got him to jump.
One. This time it's the guy that substituted in for the guy they took out. So they're going to put it. They're going to plug in another guy to see if that could fix the problem.
It's something about being on that right side of Cutter's line, I guess. I don't know.
I guess not. Well, that'll put Cutter Morning Star down at the 4-yard line of Parker's Chapel. 11:56 to go here. Trojans with the lead. Cutter's trying to cut into it, though, at the Trojan 4-yard line, and Cutter getting the call here from the sideline.
You know, I'd like to see Cutter kind of spread things out, but they're going to – well, no, they're kind of going a little spread here.
Here we go. Sexton lines up next to Mills. Mills now brings the tight end motion. Snap. Mills looks to throw underneath. Mills steps up in the pocket, makes the man miss, but he's brought down.
Ball's on the ground.
Oh, ball fumbled. He did fumble it. And it looks like the Eagles fell back on top of it. Lucky break there for Cutter Morning Star. That's danger. That's danger zone right there.
Extremely. Second down, you still got 2 downs to work with. You know, no real special teams for extra field goals or anything at 8-man. So you could take a chance on running it there. I think that's the safest bet. Kind of spread it out and try to hit it behind your 3 big linemen, but they chose to go with a little waggle.
All right, here we go. 11:20 to go. 3rd and goal for the Eagles. Snap. Mills rolls out to the right side. He's got Mahone. Mahone breaks off a man.
That's touchdown.
Oh, he's in. Touchdown, Cutter Morning Star, Isaiah Mahone. And you get the first light show of the season here on the Arkansas 8-Man Game of the Week. And the Eagles are here to play now as we begin the second quarter, Austin.
That's great. That builds momentum. That gets your swagger back a little bit if you're Cutter. But you have to answer defensively and try to stop Parker's Chapel from getting to the edge. Running the ball, they're just absolutely slashing the edge right now.
2-point conversion, another swinging gate. Look, snap. Mills going to roll out. Oh, they made him play. Oh, it dropped it. Another dropped pass. Wide open in the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is no good. But Cutter Morning Star is now on the board, and they've cut into the Parker's Chapel lead, but still – Trojans still lead at 20-6. We're going to take a break here on the Arkansas 8-Man Game of the Week. Check out what Roof Tech has to say here on tonight's game.
Roof Tech of Heber Springs is a premier roof replacement company servicing commercial and residential customers in central Arkansas. They specialize in insurance replacements for all roof types. Licensed, bonded, insured, and A+ rated with Better Business Bureau and 5-star rated customer service. Free inspection and estimates. Check us out on Facebook at Roof Tech of Heber Springs, LLC.
When it comes to the integrity of your roof, it takes a knowledgeable team to ensure a truss has been properly installed with sturdy materials that will last. Family owned and operated with over 17 years experience.
Back here on the Arkansas 8-man game of the week. Jock Simpson on to kick it here, and they're going to go onside. Oh, my. Switched the sides here, and he kicked it way too hard, but it's going to go out of bounds. So that won't be a flag on Cutter since it did bounce off of a Trojan player. Man, he kicked that way too hard.
He kicked it extremely hard, but what's throwing me off is the out-of-bounds line.
Yeah.
It's still throwing me off. You can faintly see the out-of-bounds line underneath the numbers. Of course, I haven't been watching a lot of 8-man. This is my first 2 games in person, so I'm still thinking out of bounds. It's over on the actual sideline.
Well, I mean, as we know, Cutter is joining back to 11-man, so when they got the turf, they obviously wanted – the original 11-man football field.
Yep.
So that's what we got here. All right, first down and 10 here for Parker's Chapel. Eagles really haven't had an answer on defense for the Trojans here tonight. And, man, a touchdown here for the Trojans would be really, really crucial.
Yeah, if you're cut, which they're going with 2 down linemen this time, so they're going to have more guys on the edge, looks like, this time.
Here we go, Dugan by himself. Dugan going to hand it off to Hazelwood. Hazelwood to the right side, cuts it back up in the middle, and Hazelwood's going to get about 5 to 6 yards on the carry.
Cutter's backside has really got to squeeze down the line. Parker's Chapel stretching the field. You got to have your backside guys really just floating down the line of scrimmage to fill those backside gaps.
Number 55, Andrew Maples there on the tackle for Cutter Morning Star, and it brings up second down and 5 for Parker's Chapel. Here we go. Try a sideline, trying to get the defense pumped. Snap. Dugan, double fake. Dugan gets to the far side. Here goes Dugan, and he's just going to run it out of bounds at the 39-yard line. And, man, this double fake action going on in the backfield is just really nasty right now for Parker's Chapel.
Well, and I made a point last week at Mountain Pine, defensively read your keys. With this style of offense, you get a lot of smoke and mirrors, a lot of movement, so you really got to read your keys on defense and trust your reads.
Snap, Dugan underneath the Gray. Gray's got the speed here to the near side. There goes Gray down the sideline. Gray makes another man miss, and he's finally brought down by Maples at the 22-yard line. Isaiah Gray has been the man tonight here for Parker's Chapel, and it continues here in the second quarter.
And I want to go back to the hook, the edge block by number 14, Braxton Hazelwood, the sophomore, really set the edge there for Gray to be able to run freely out of the tight end spot. That was a really crucial block on the edge there.
Here we go. First and 10, Parker's Chapel at the 20-yard line of Cutter. Dugan gets the snap. He's just going to hand it to Hazelwood. Hazelwood met in the backfield. Nowhere to go that time. That is, I think, number 35 there for Cutter Morningstar, Easton Capella on the tackle. And that's going to be about a 2-yard loss for the Trojans, a rare sighting so far here tonight for the Trojan offense.
Yeah, he split the A gap there, got right in the backfield, and a swarm of Eagles was there to finish the tackle. Great gap shoot. That's the momentum you want to see right now if you're Cutter, but you really need a defensive stop here. Try to get a turnover, get the ball back right now.
Dugan at quarterback, brings Gray in motions, fakes the sweep. Dugan being rushed. He's got nowhere to go. Brought down to the backfield, and I believe that's Capella again, but that time, big number 77, Caleb Sample, the sophomore, was also then in there on the sack, and a huge loss for Parker's Chapel as they're now down at the 31-yard line, third and long here for the Trojans.
And Cutter just made a personnel change, brought 77 in right before that play. You get a good pass rush, and in the play action, quarterback doesn't see Capella coming in the middle. Just great heads-up defense there by Cutter.
Wow, what a crowd we've got here tonight. I got to shout
really
out Cutter,
is.
man. This facility here is just immaculate. Here we go. Dugan gets the snap. He's going to throw it. Dugan looking to go. He's going deep to number 12. Incomplete. Almost had him. That was Hampton on the intended reception. And it's going to bring up fourth down now for the Trojans, Austin. What are you drawing up right here?
Well, you've had one receiver on both sides of the field pretty much this whole drive. I'd say try to spread them out a little bit. Try to get some type of route concept, backside single receiver post route maybe, but they're going with a tight little snug look again with the double slot.
That's right. Here, Hampton there at the near side. Now Hazelwood in motion. Dugan trying to throw it deep, but he's not going anywhere. There he is again, number 35, Easton Capella. And the Cutter Morningstar Eagles have finally found some momentum on defense, Austin.
That is what you want right now if you are a Cutter. You score, you get the stop. Now go score again. You start seeing this 180 happen right now. Fans are getting excited. Never know what happens right now.
Here we go.
This is huge. Very, very huge. I got chills right now, Aaron. I really do.
1st and 10 here for Cutter. Junior quarterback Peyton Mills trying to lead his team down the field again. Mills in the gun by himself. Snap. Mills looks to throw. He's going to throw it
got
deep.
Him.
Isaiah Mahone, I believe that is. No, it's not Mahone. That is actually number 8, Michael Sexton. Man, he had that one in the breadbasket just about.
He threw the ball to where only his receiver could get that. That was a great ball over the outside shoulder. If you're the quarterback, you know, you haven't had any of those hit tonight, you hate to see a drop in that situation.
Yeah, man.
That's really a momentum killer right there for your quarterback.
But I said it a second ago. He's going to hit one of those.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
He's going to do it. So here we go. 2nd down. He's just going to hand it off to Sexton. Sexton up the middle. He's going to get a good gain here of about 3 or 4 yards. He's brought down by Ingram. I just can't believe that Ingram is a sophomore. My goodness.
Yeah, good-looking sophomore.
That is a huge sophomore.
And that actually counts as a pass for the quarterback. He did toss it there, so he does get the passing yards for that.
Here we go. 3rd down, Cutter Morningstar. Mills by himself.
Let's see the motion again, probably by the slot.
Yeah, Mahone and Sexton in motion. Fakes it to Sexton. Mills makes him in, but he isn't going anywhere. 22 for Parker's Chapel on the sack. Looking for his name. That's Gage Russell there on the sack for the Trojans, and we've got 4th down upcoming here for the Eagles.
Yeah, you get the stop on defense. You really hate to see this momentum stop right here. Let's see what they try to draw up here for this. You got to try to get momentum back.
And are they going to go for it?
Yes, they are.
Here we go. They're going for it. Mills going to roll out to his left. Throws it underneath. It's caught by Sexton. Sexton's got the 1st down. Going to be marked down at the Parker's Chapel 48-yard line, and the Eagles are on the move.
Great job to get the 1st down. A little simple flood concept with the short out. You had the deep out and the deep ball. He had the deep guy if he wanted him, but he wanted to get his momentum back with the little short route. Great completion, 1st down, Cutter. And timeout, Parker Chapel.
And we do have a timeout, so that means we're going to take a timeout as well here on the Arkansas 8-Man Game of the Week, which is brought to you by Red River Dodge. We'll be back in just a moment.
It takes a knowledgeable team to ensure a truss has been properly installed with sturdy materials that will last. Family owned and operated with over 17 years experience, the team at Knapp Truss will provide customizable premium truss installation services at a fair price. Knapp Truss prides themselves on the final product they deliver, which will stand the test of time. For quality trusses built to last, contact Knapp Truss at 870-948-2105 to schedule your project estimate today. Since 1954, F.L. Davis Ace has proudly served the Greers Ferry Lake area by providing the best hardware and home improvement needs to our customers. Stop by one of our 6 Arkansas locations in Greers Ferry.
Back here on the Arkansas 8-Man Game of the Week, it's 1st down, Cutter Morningstar after the big pass play to Michael Sexton. He sends him in motion, and we got a flag on the play. I think we're going to have a legal motion here. Or a legal formation, maybe?
Maybe false start? Not really sure.
Number 22 is making sure, man, I didn't jump off sides this time. He's pointing at himself. He's doing, putting the hands up.
I believe that was false start.
False start against the Eagles, and, man, not a mistake you want to be making this late in the season and at this point.
I go back to, again, you see this a lot in high school football is self-killing drives. You have your penalties. You cannot afford those in this situation right now if you're Cutter.
Here we go. First down and 15 for the Eagles. Snap. Fakes the handoff. He was looking to throw. Mills just going to pull it down and run. Here goes Mills here to the near side. Mills gets to the 45 and will run out of bounds at the 46, actually.
I believe that was a little confusion in the play call. Receivers were looking to run block there, and quarterback just had to tuck it and run. He really didn't have much of an option
And
there.
he made do with just about almost nothing in the backfield, and it's going to bring up second down and 8 here for Cutter Morning Star.
This is a different formation.
This is just
Expecting the bubble route by the running back.
home goes to Moten. They get it to Sexton. Sexton cuts it up. Sexton gets down to the 40-yard line. Sexton, just an 11th grader. He'll be back next year. Will be a big-time playmaker for the Eagles when they make the jump to the 11-man.
He's one of those guys you can get in open space. He can make one cut and get north and south and probably make somebody miss an open field. Got a lot of speed to him.
Incoming score from Woodlawn. The Bears on top of Dermont, 24-6 at the end of the first quarter.
Go with a trips look, bottom of your screen here.
Mills looking to the sideline, getting the second call. Here's the snap. Mills, draw play, tries to get up the middle, but he's got nowhere to go. That's the sophomore Ingram on the sack. And it's going to bring up third down and about 1 or 2 here for Cutter Morning Star. Third down and 1. Fourth down and 1, I'm sorry.
Oh, it is fourth down?
Fourth down and 1. Or 3. No, that's not 3. What are we doing, guys? Fourth down and 1.
4th and 1, 4th and 2, somewhere about there. It's somewhere about there.
Something like that, right?
Same look again.
Mills by himself.
They're going to send the house again.
Mills has to roll out. He's got to throw it quick. Incomplete. What a play there by Parker's Chapel. That's number 25, Zyreek Hampton, on the breakup there, and Parker's Chapel will take over on downs at their own 39-yard line, Austin.
Parker's Chapel sends their strong side backer. They man up everywhere else, blanket the field, locked everybody else up, really know where to go as if you're the quarterback throwing there. Had to make a quick decision at the first down marker and was just unable to complete it. Double slot look here.
Here we go. First down for Parker's Chapel. Dugan brings Gray in motion. Snap. Dugan looks to throw. Has a man open. It's Hampton. Hampton's got it. There goes Hampton down the middle of the field. Will he be caught? He will not. Touchdown. Parker's Chapel, and the Trojans jump out to an even bigger lead now here with 5:25 to go in the second quarter.
One-on-one, they've been running the vertical. He makes the outside move, goes back inside with the post route, breaks him off. There wasn't anybody around him for about 10 yards.
A beautiful ball by Dyson Dugan, and Parker's Chapel, holy cow, now up 20. 26-6 is your score now with 5:10 to go in the first half.
And that was a beautiful post route ball, too. Hit him right in the numbers, right in stride. Didn't have to reach back for it. Was able to continue his speed. That was a great ball, great route, great completion.
2-point conversion upcoming here. And we got a whistle here by the white hat.
They do have a receiver, which is number 12, who just scored the touchdown. What was his name, Aaron?
Oh, my goodness. I know it was like DeKalen Hampton. DeKalen Hampton, I'm sorry. There's a Y in there.
They may be trying to run a little play action here. They get the jumbo look, get him one-on-one again with a slant route if that outside backer crashes in. What's going on here?
I'm not sure. We got a play clock issue, and Mr. Whitehat's trying to get it figured out here.
Okay, there we go. Act like we've done it before.
Easy now. Here we go. 2-point conversion upcoming. Here's the snap. Dugan.
There it is.
Looks to throw. Wide open.
He caught it, I believe.
Caught! Holy cow, what a catch by Hampton. 2-point conversion is good. Oh, my goodness, Austin. And things getting close to being ugly here at Cutter Morning Star right now as Parker's Chapel with 5:22 to go in the first half leads at 28-6. Your thoughts real quick.
Parker's Chapel really needed that drive to switch their momentum back. Cutter did not need that at all. You unforced errors. You go back to the penalties. there's still a lot of football left, though, Aaron.
Absolutely.
I mean, you can have really anything happen, especially with both offenses. I mean, anything can happen right now in this situation. You're down 3 scores, and I believe Cutter gets ball at half. Yeah, Cutter gets ball at half too. So
anything can happen. I mean, it was just like last week. Cutter was down 36-16, down by 20,
insane.
Similar to the score right now, and they came back and won it 40-36 in the fourth quarter. Here we go. Ingram will kick it off. He'll pooch kick it here. Not even that, just squib kick it. Sexton will get it here on the far side. There goes Sexton.
Ooh.
He's tripped up right around the 43-yard line, and that's where it'll be as Cutter Morningstar takes over. Probably the most important drive here for Cutter Morningstar tonight. If they can't get in here, it's going to be tough for them to get back in it.
Well, and I don't believe they've had any turnovers. No turnovers.
No turnovers for either team, I believe.
Just unforced errors as far as penalties and drop passes. Got to get it to swing your way.
Snap, hands off to Sexton. Sexton's going to be he spins out for tackle. There goes Sexton, and he's brought down. They're going to, mark him down at the 49-yard line of Parker's Chapel.
Number 22 has been in the backfield a lot tonight, too, for Parker's Chapel.
He sure has. Again, that's Russell, Gage Russell.
They don't seem to have an answer for him coming up on that, I guess it would be really B gap. C gap for 8-man.
Yeah, there you go. Here we go. 2nd down and 2 here for the Eagles. They bring Livingston in motion. Going to throw it quick to the outside. It's
there
caught. The tight end gets the catch down the sideline. He goes out of bounds. That's number 83, Jackson Duncan, there on the catch for the Eagles. It'll be 1st down now for Cutter Morningstar.
Just a simple little out route to get the chains moving. Got enough separation. Broke it out perfectly. Good ball right in the numbers. 1st down, Cutter. That's what you want to see.
In football terminology, you would say, when in doubt, throw the out.
Throw the out, yes, sir.
Perfect.
Yes, sir.
So here we go. 1st and 10, Cutter Morningstar. And it looks like Coach Williford's going to call a timeout here. I think we're going to get it, and I didn't see it. Timeout called by Parker's Chapel, and that means we're going to take a timeout as well here on the Arkansas 8-man game of the week. Get the YouTube out there right now. Share it out there with your friends and family. It's a great game right now. 28-6 is your score. Parker's Chapel, 4:37 to go. We'll be back in just a moment.
Since 1954, F.L. Davis ACE has proudly served the Greers Ferry Lake area by providing the best hardware and home improvement needs to our customers. Stop by one of our 6 Arkansas locations in Greers Ferry, Heber Springs, Sherwood, Pea Ridge, Fayetteville, or Centerton, and let us show you why we're more than just a hardware store. We have something for everyone, and you won't believe what we have to offer. Need a new mower? We've got you covered. Need it repaired? No problem. From custom paint matching to the best brands in grilling, F.L. Davis ACE has got it all. We're also home to the Lake Boutique, featuring clothing, footwear, jewelry, accessories, furniture, home decor, gift items, and so much more. Come by and see us today, and let us show you why F.L. Davis ACE is not your typical hardware
Back here on the
store.
Arkansas 8-man game of the week. 1st and 10, Cutter. Snap. Mills looking to throw. He's going to throw it down the field. It is caught. Oh, my goodness.
Gosh.
Incomplete. Duncan dropped it, had it in his hand.
We're going to have a personal foul call here on Cutter, I do believe.
Oh, my goodness. A late penalty here for Cutter, and things just continue to get worse here for the Eagles. With 4:32 to go in the first half, I'm not sure what happened there. I didn't get
Looked like lineman from Cutter shoved the Parker's Chapel player. That's probably going against Cutter right
that's
there.
just not nice.
Cutter's a little frustrated right now, I understand, but you got to try to keep your head level and try to stay in this ball game. You cannot have these unforced errors. Drop passes, balls being overthrown. It's you've got to try to get the momentum back, and this is not a good way to do it.
They're trying to get together here to make sure that whoever the penalty, it looks like they're pointing to the Parker's Chapel side.
It may be on, but they may call it on both sides. We may have offsetting penalties,
which is really what Cutter Morningstar would like to have in this situation.
Yeah, if they just call it on Cutter, you're negative 15 yards, and that's not what you need right now.
All right, so Mr. Whitehat walking to the sideline.
He's trying to find Coach Finley. Yep.
While he's doing that, again, our game brought to you by Red River Dodge. They are throughout the whole state, so be sure to go check them out. Here we go.
That's
sportsmanlike conduct against both teams, so that'll be offsetting penalties, and we'll replay second down. So best case scenario there for Cutter Morning Star, as they don't lose or gain any yard, they just get the down back.
Well, and that's a plus too, especially with a drop touchdown pass. That you want to see those caught. You have to have those caught, and really that's what's killed them right now, Aaron. That and penalties. That's all it is.
Here we go. Trips receivers here to the near side for Cutter.
They are man pressed on the single receiver side over there too.
Absolutely. I was looking at that too.
Inside leverage too.
And we're still waiting on the snap here. I'm not sure.
I think they're trying to get the play clock. No, play clock set.
All right, here we go.
I forgot the officials have earpieces
Yes,
to talk
they do.
between them now. So
which I think is good.
Yes, extremely.
Oh, my goodness. Try to get him to jump, but it doesn't look like he got
my
in there.
goodness.
They didn't get him to jump in the neutral zone, so he's good. I don't believe that was Russell. No, that is Russell.
Yeah.
That's Russell. That's him again. He's ready to play, man. He's a fiery little guy.
Yeah.
4:31 to go in the second quarter. Snap. Mills was going to throw it here to Sexton, but he's going to take it and run. Mills makes a man miss. Bounces off a tackle. There goes Mills down the sideline, and he goes out of bounds. Right around the 20-yard line, actually right at the 21-yard line. And that's going to be a first down, Cutter Morning Star.
Yeah, play side wasn't anything. They pretty much had it covered up, man coverage. He had the old school little inside-out dip move there, Aaron, to get the first down. I believe that was the first down. Yes, first down chains are moving for Cutter.
Cutter's right back on it. 1st and 10 from the 21. Snap. Going to quick it out. Get it quick here to Mahone. Mahone to the sideline. Tries to stiff arm. He does stiff arm a man, but then he's pushed out of bounds at the, looks like the 12-yard line here for Cutter Morning Star.
That little bunch set, you can anticipate the little quick screens. They may try to fake one and try to get one deep with the screen with the fake hitch and go eventually in the ball game. We may see that later too.
Here we go. They're on the ball quick. 4:16 to go. Snap. Mills going to fake it to Sexton. Looking to throw the end zone. Throws it down the field. It's caught. It's caught. Touchdown. Cutter Morning Star. That's the tight end, Jackson Duncan. And, man, that was a little nasty route combination, Austin.
You had the fake bubble at first with the fake little wall route that they've been throwing all night. You have the slant on the outside, and then he just kind of wheels that bubble out. Nobody's there. Touchdown Cutter. Great play call.
2-point conversion here coming, trying to swing and gate. They do.
They got it,
give
too.
it over to Sexton, and Sexton is in. 2-point conversion is good, so don't count him out yet. Cutter Morning Star still fighting here, down 28-14. With 4:11 to go in the first half. This is the Arkansas 8-man game of the week. Number 3, Cutter Morning Star versus number 7, Parker's Chapel. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Arkansas 8-man game of the week.
Hey guys, Aaron here from Scorebook Live. I just want to remind you to listen to the Arkansas 8-Man Football Podcast that comes out every Thursday on our Arkansas 8-Man Football group for Scorebook Live. You don't want to miss it. Me and my buddy Steve will cover all of the games that are happening in that week, along with covering what happened the week before and talk about some of the best performances in 8-man football from around the state. It's the Arkansas 8-Man Football Podcast, powered by Scorebook Live, out every Thursday.
I know the last 3 years people have got accustomed to.
Back here on the Arkansas 8-man game of the week. Simpson, onside. No. Wow. Really bad onside kick there by the Eagles, and this is going to be a flag here for Cutter Morning Star, and it'll give Parker's Chapel great field position to go down the field. And I got to say, I mean, we haven't really seen Parker's Chapel go the full length of the field since early in the first quarter, Austin.
Well, they really haven't had to. Cutters went for it on 4th down every time. And the 2 touchdowns they have, they've onside kicked, and they onside the opening kickoff. Cutter, if you're Cutter, I think you have to kick it deep there since you finally got a little momentum going offensively. Try to work Parker's Chapel back in your zone.
My goodness. And
in Parker's Chapel's zone. Now they start on Cutter's side of midfield.
Here we go. It'll be 1st and 10, Parker's Chapel at the Cutter Morning Star 46-yard line. Dugan by himself. Snap. Dugan hands it off to Hazelwood off to the right side. And Hazelwood gets down to the 42-yard line. That a 3-yard carry there for Mr. Hazelwood.
Parker's Chapel has some really big backs.
Absolutely.
I've noticed they've got just really thick football players. What do we got here?
We've got an official's timeout. Looks like somebody's helmet might have came off, so they're having to switch them out. We got to do that.
Got to come out for a play.
So here we go.
And Parker's Chapel's changing some personnel
Paying
up as
sticker
well.
price for a brand new vehicle. Well, it's not that way anymore at Red River Ram. If you're looking for a Ram truck, we've got heavy-duty four-wheel drive trucks starting at $49,500 or up to $12,000 off sticker price for a Cummins diesel. And we've got $11,000 off Ram 1500
tries to get the
big
outside,
four-wheel
cuts
drive
back.
truck.
There goes
If you want the
Gray.
best selection
He's got
and
a
the
good
best
block in
buying
front of him, and
experience,
he's
make that
brought
beautiful
down
drive
hard.
right here to
I
Heber
think that was
Springs. Now
Michael.
during Ram
That
Power
was Michael
Days.
Sexton. That was Jock Simpson on the tackle there for the Eagles. And, man, how about this kid? Gray is going to be a star this year. He has been a really good player this year. He's going to be an even better player next year.
That was really great fit play side by Cutter, but backside's nowhere to be found. You have to have your D-line and your backside backers try to squeeze that gap a little bit better. They over-pursued it just a little bit.
Dugan tried to get him to jump off sides. Didn't work, so he's getting the other call here from head coach Williford on the sideline.
Indian Hills
Cutter
Golf
makes that
Resort is
pressure here,
known
looks
for
like.
its
Gotta
tree-lined
snap it.
fairways,
Here's the
deep
snap.
bunkers, small
Fakes
sloped
it to
greens,
Hazelwood.
and the
There
Indian
goes
Rock
Dugan up
Caves
the
off
middle,
number
and Dugan's
18
going to be
fairway.
brought down.
Located in beautiful Fairfield Bay,
That's number
Indian
55
Hills is
again.
an
Andrew
18-hole
Maples on the
championship
tackle
layout
there for
course
Cutter, but
with
it's going to be a
four
first
tees
down.
for players of all
Parker's
abilities
Chapel.
to enjoy the natural
Two down
scenery.
linemen for Cutter.
Tea time
You
still
might
quickly,
want to try to
so
start
call
sending some pressure a little bit through A-gap.
884-6018 to book yours today.
Really try to get a jump in the backfield.
American Safeguard Insurance. Our job is to make sure you
First and 10,
understand
Parker's
exactly
Chapel.
what you need, so you're
At the
covered
Cutter
if your
Morning Star,
worst-case scenario
33-yard
becomes
line.
a reality. We offer a variety of
Snap.
coverage
Dugan going
options,
to drop back to
including
pass. He's
personal
just going to
and
throw it
commercial
deep to Hampton.
insurance, so that your
Hampton's
family
got it!
doesn't have to
Hampton's got it! Touchdown! Parker's Chapel! Oh my goodness! To Kylan Hampton again to the end zone. And Parker's
Roof Tech
Chapel
of Heber
answers
Springs
right
is a premier
back.
roof replacement
And it's
company
now
servicing
a
commercial and
34-14
residential customers
ball
in
game, and
Central
the
Arkansas.
Trojans
They
continue
specialize
to
in
answer here with
insurance
great field
replacements
position
for
to
all
start the
roof
drive.
types. Licensed,
See ball, get
bonded,
ball.
Insured,
The quarterback
and
left it a
A+
little
rated
hanging
with Better
inside. He
Business
kind of had to
Bureau
turn that
and
to a skinny
5-star
post
rated
from a
customer
vertical.
service.
Went up
Free
and got it, made an
inspection
athletic
and
play.
estimates.
That was
Check us
he's
out
really
on
been on.
Facebook
He's really
at
ran
Roof
great
Tech
routes
of Heber
tonight.
Springs.
That's a great ball there by Dyson Dugan. Got to give credit to him.
They're taking advantage of their one-on-one matchups tonight for sure.
Got to snap it. Gray in motion. Dugan going to fake it to Gray. Tries to cut back, but he's not going anywhere. We got a face mask, I think,
I
coming
believe
in.
so.
Maples was there on the tackle. But, like I said, I think we got a face mask. No, we got a hold. Hold is the call against Parker's Chapel.
Well, I didn't see that.
And it's going to be declined, so the new two-point conversion will be no good. But, my goodness gracious, Austin, we got a 20-point ball game. Once again, your score now, Parker's Chapel 34. Cutter Morning Star 14. Take a quick break here. Check out, again, what Roof Tech has to say here on the Arkansas 8-Man Game of the Week.
Roof Tech of Heber Springs is a premier roof replacement company servicing commercial and residential customers in Central Arkansas. They specialize in insurance replacements for all roof types. Licensed, bonded, insured, and A+ rated with Better Business Bureau and 5-star rated customer service. Free inspection and estimates. Check us out on Facebook at Roof Tech of Heber Springs, LLC.
Back here on the Arkansas 8-Man Game of the Week, Ingram will kick things off. He's going to pooch kick it here to the near side.
I believe Parker's Chapel was offsides there.
Absolutely. It's going to be an offsides penalty.
Or, well, I don't know. How do they call them?
It's
False start offsides? Okay.
No, it's offsides.
Okay.
Special teams offsides.
I wasn't never fast enough to be offsides on kickoff, so I didn't have to worry about that.
I play quarterback, so I don't think they're going to play. I don't think they're going to play quarterback on the special teams.
No. Well, you hope not.
yeah, you would think, right?
If you have to, then that's a little worrisome.
So, man, Parker's Chapel. I mean, once again, I mentioned it in the pregame. Of course, a lot of you probably didn't hear it because of my dumb self. Didn't turn the audio on. But Cutter Morning Star's big emphasis where they had to improve throughout the season has been defense. I mean, and that was a big problem last year. They did fix it a little bit, but stopping the run now on defense, I would say is their main problem, and we're kind of seeing that here tonight is Parker's Chapel just taking control of the run game.
They're taking advantage of their speed. You know, you get the guys in open space, but they're also taking advantage of their one-on-one matchups and man coverage as well.
Ingram kicks it underneath to Sexton. Sexton going to run it to the far side to his sideline. Sexton cuts it up. Sexton's got some room. Here goes Sexton.
There you go.
Sexton down the sideline. Austin, give him 6 because he's in. Touchdown, Cutter Morningstar and the Eagles. Holy cow. They answer right back with a Michael Sexton kickoff return, and that seems to be something of normalcy here for Cutter Morningstar, considering now we've seen consecutive kickoff returns in the last 3 weeks for the Eagles.
That is the momentum that you want. You see the fans get fired back up for Cutter. Take advantage of this 2-point conversion, score it, kick it deep, and get a stop on defense.
Here we go. Swinging gate again for the 2-point conversion. Whistles blows. Here we go. And they're going to move back into a normal set here. Wow. We might have 100 points in this game. Here's the snap. Mills kind of hesitates. He's got a backside. Wide open man. Throws a bullet, and it's caught by who? Michael Sexton for the 2-point conversion. And the Eagles, they are still hanging around here in this football game. Parker's Chapel just can't run away yet. As, my goodness, the Eagles pull it now 34-22 your ball game with now just a 12-point lead for Parker's Chapel, Austin.
The 2-point conversion there was really, really huge for Cutter. They delayed the tight end, or I believe that was he was playing in the slot there. Delay him out. They had him blocking for about 2 seconds. Delay him out. Nobody's there. Get a stop on defense, and you might see the momentum just fully swing back to Cutter. But you have to answer on defense. You have to try to get somebody over the top of number 12. he's been the difference maker right now.
So, oh my. Bit of a surprising score out of Marshall. Bobcats are down 24-14 over under Mountain View right now. The Yellow Jackets up 24-14, but a lot of people expected, not gonna lie, a lot of people expected Mountain View to really take care of business against a Marshall team that's really had their struggles this year, but Bobcats playing tough tonight up there in northern Arkansas.
And it looks like they are going to kick it deep this time.
So this is Jock Simpson on to kick again. Simpson, he is going to kick it deep, and this is going to get down to about the 20-yard line. Oh, it's gets past this guy. Gets past him. He better pick it up. And it's picked up by the Trojans, but he's not going to get past the 10-yard line. Are you kidding me? Oh, my goodness.
That's what you want. That is what you want if you're a Cutter. Now send a little pressure. Get Parker's Chapel quarterback a little uneasy back there. Might force a turnover.
So here we go. 2:03 to go here in the first half. Parker's Chapel will now truly, man, again, I jinxed them here again. They will now literally will have to go the full length of the field as the ball is on, it looks like the 5-yard line of Parker's Chapel.
And if you're Cutter, find number 12. But it looks like they are going old school I formation, Aaron.
It sure is. That was also Cameron Mayo on the return there for Parker's Chapel. Failed to mention that. So here we go. Sure enough, I formation here for the Trojans. Gray lines up in the running back spot with Hazelwood at fullback. Snap. He's going to hand it off to Hazelwood up the middle. A simple dive play, and Hazelwood's going to get pretty good yardage. So he's going to get down to, it looks like, the 12-yard line. Pretty good gain of yards there. They got to go if they want to score before halftime. 1:50 to go here in the second quarter.
Pad level there. He pretty much came out of his three-point stance and didn't raise his pad level too. He had to drive through his legs, full momentum going forward. Great job on the little dive trap play to get some yardage.
I formation again for the Trojans. Snap, sweet to Gray. Gray run to the right side. There goes Gray. He's got speed, and I think he got the first down. He sure did.
It does, yeah.
Got to the 20-yard line. And
timeout,
first down. A timeout is called by the Eagles. So got a heck of a finish coming up here in the first half at Cutter Morningstar at Eagle Field. At the beautiful brand-new Cutter Morningstar Eagle Field. And your score now, Parker's Chapel 34. Cutter Morningstar 22. The Eagles hanging around at this moment, Austin.
That's, and I do like the timeout call right here by Cutter too. You get a stop on defense, you go down and score before the half, and then you get the ball back starting the second half. So that could potentially tie up the ball game if they get the stop here, score, get the ball starting the second half, and go down and score. You have a tie ball game. But you got to get the stop right now. And find number 12 when he is on the field.
All right, so it'll be 1st and 10 Parker's Chapel at their own 20-yard line, 1:19 to go here on the eastern side of Garland County. Well, I don't know. This is probably central Garland County, you think?
For the most part, yeah. It's been a long time since I've lived over here. So.
Well, again, I mean, I just live 20 minutes down the road, and this is the first ever high school football game I've ever attended here.
Well, I love the new bypass, too, they put in over
absolutely.
here. It's about 5 minutes to cut across, so that's very nice to have.
Here we go. High formation for the Trojans. Snap. Goes to Gray off the right edge. Gray just putting his shoulder down and getting down to, it looks like, the 25-yard line. And, man, Parker's Chapel just looks like we're going to just line up and run it right at you, and you got to stop us pretty much.
Well, and Gray said, don't let my size fool you. I will put it in your chest with the shoulder, too. He's not afraid of contact either. Of course, we saw 2 backs not afraid of contact in Mountain Pine last week. I like to see the I formation, too. Especially they run good stuff out of the double slot, but you love to see the downhill ground and pound I formation.
And they're staying with it. Hazelwood at fullback and Gray at tailback. Snap, Dugan to Hazelwood up the middle of the dive play, and he's going to get about 2 or 3 yards. Clock just continues to run. I think they're just going to try and get to halftime here.
Well, and Cutter's not calling any more timeouts either, too. So
that's what it looks like. And 25 seconds going.
Which I can't blame Parker's Chapel either. They just want to run the clock out. They feel like they have momentum on their side. Don't make a turnover. Just go to the half with the 2-touchdown lead and get a stop on defense coming out second half.
Absolutely. 9 seconds, and, yep, they're going to run it out, and that is going to be the final play of the first half. Austin, holy cow, what a first half we have. It's for a little bit there, it looked like Parker's Chapel is going to run away with it, but Cutter Morning Star, they haven't gone anywhere. They're hanging in with it. Your score now 34-22. Your thoughts on the first half?
This is a lot more points than what we had last week at halftime. We saw a 0-0 score at half. Lighting up the scoreboard, 56 points in the first half.
Absolutely.
You know, of course, you know me. I love to see the ball thrown, love to see the route concepts. This style of offense that Parker's Chapel is running, they do a lot of smoke and mirrors, but it's still out of shotgun. A lot of flexibility in your play calling there, and Cutter is really not had an answer for the one-on-one matchups. You know, hopefully they make an adjustment at halftime, come back out. Hopefully they score here, and then they can come back out and get a stop, and who knows, we may have a tied ball game pretty quickly.
We'll see. This is, again, the only ranked matchup in all of 8-man football happening tonight outside of Mountain Pine Genoa Central. That obviously is a non-conference game, so that kind of means nothing in real perspective. But nonetheless, we've got a good one going on right now here in the Club South Division, a battle of number 3 and number 7, Parker's Chapel, trying to stay in that playoff race. And I'm not sure if you're familiar with the playoff, but you've got the state playoff, which will be the 1 and the 2 seeds battling for the actual state championship, and then you'll have the consolation bracket, which will be the 3 and the 4 seeds from both conferences fighting for that third place spot. And as far as I can tell, both teams trying to battle for that 2 spot at least, or even the 1 spot.
Well, and that's the position you want to be in. You know, you possibly have a couple home games for playoffs, and you want to be able to play on your home field.
Absolutely. So,
but I will need to see a bracket of the playoffs to understand it a little bit more.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, I'll go over that with you here as we get ready for halftime. So, guys, I know we had some questions last week about why we weren't live streaming the bands. We unfortunately cannot do that due to copyright reasons on YouTube, unfortunately. So, I do apologize for that. Maybe you could have a family member, if they're at the game, maybe videotape it. But I wish we could do that. I love the band. My brother was a band. He played the baritone in the band. So I have nothing against the band, but
I love music. I love music
absolutely.
In general.
So just one of those things. But anyway, guys, that has been the first half here on the Arkansas 8-man Game of the Week. My name's Aaron Weatherford. With me tonight is Austin Ellis on color, and we'll be back here in just a little bit for your second half action here at Cutter Morning Star as the Parker's Chapel Trojans lead the Eagles 34-22. We'll be back in about 15 minutes.
When it comes to the integrity of your roof, it takes a knowledgeable team to ensure a truss has been properly installed with sturdy materials that will last. Family owned and operated with over 17 years experience, the team at Knapp Truss will provide customizable premium truss installation services at a fair price. Knapp Truss prides themselves on the final product they deliver, which will stand the test of time. For quality trusses built to last, contact Knapp Truss at 870-948-2105 to schedule your project estimate today. Since 1954, F.L. Davis Ace has proudly served the Greers Ferry Lake area by providing the best hardware and home improvement needs to our customers. Stop by one of our 6 Arkansas locations in Greers Ferry, Heber Springs, Sherwood, Pea Ridge, Fayetteville, or Centerton, and let us show you why we're more than just a hardware store. We have something for everyone, and you won't believe what we have to offer. Need a new mower? We've got you covered. Need it repaired? No problem. From custom paint matching to the best brands in grilling, F.L. Davis Ace has got it all. We're also home to the Lake Boutique, featuring clothing, footwear, jewelry, accessories, furniture, home decor, gift items, and so much more. Come by and see us today and let us show you why F.L. Davis Ace is not your typical hardware store. Hey guys, Aaron here from Scorebook Live. I just want to remind you to listen to the Arkansas 8-Man Football Podcast that comes out every Thursday on our Arkansas 8-Man Football group for Scorebook Live. You don't want to miss it. Me and my buddy Steve will cover all of the games that are happening in that week, along with covering what happened the week before and talk about some of the best performances in 8-Man football from around the state. It's the Arkansas 8-Man Football Podcast, powered by Scorebook Live, out every Thursday.
I know the last 3 years people have got accustomed to paying sticker price for a brand new vehicle. Well, it's not that way anymore at Red River Ram. If you're looking for a Ram truck, we've got heavy-duty four-wheel drive trucks starting at $49,500 or up to $12,000 off sticker price for a Cummins diesel. And we've got $11,000 off Ram 1500 Bighorn four-wheel drive trucks. If you want the best selection and the best buying experience, make that beautiful drive right here to Heber Springs. Now during Ram Power Days.
Known as one of the best-kept secrets for championship golf in Arkansas, Indian Hills Golf Resort is known for its tree-lined fairways, deep bunkers, small sloped greens, and the Indian Rock Cave off number 18 fairway. Located in beautiful Fairfield Bay, Indian Hills is an 18-hole championship layout course with 4 sets of tees for players of all abilities to enjoy the natural surroundings. Tee times fill quickly, so call 501-884-6018 to book yours today.
At American Safeguard Insurance, our job is to make sure you understand exactly what you need so you're covered if your worst-case scenario becomes a reality. We offer a variety of coverage options, including personal and commercial insurance, so that your home and business are covered no matter what. Don't settle for less. Experience more savings, more coverage, and more service with American Safeguard Insurance.
Roof Tech of Heber Springs is a premier roof replacement company servicing commercial and residential customers in central Arkansas. They specialize in insurance replacements for all roof types. Licensed, bonded, insured, and A+ rated with Better Business Bureau and 5-star rated customer service. Free inspection and estimates. Check us out on Facebook at Roof Tech of Heber Springs, LLC.
When it comes to the integrity of your roof, it takes a knowledgeable team to ensure a truss has been properly installed with sturdy materials that will last. Family owned and operated with over 17 years experience, the team at Nap Truss will provide customizable premium truss installation services at a fair price. Nap Truss prides themselves on the final product they deliver, which will stand the test of time. For quality trusses built to last, contact Nap Truss at 870-948-2105 to schedule your project estimate today. Since 1954, F.L. Davis Ace has proudly served the Greers Ferry Lake area by providing the best hardware and home improvement needs to our customers. Stop by one of our 6 Arkansas locations in Greers Ferry, Heber Springs, Sherwood, Pea Ridge, Fayetteville, or Centerton, and let us show you why we're more than just a hardware store. We have something for everyone, and you won't believe what we have to offer. Need a new mower? We've got you covered. Need it repaired? No problem. From custom paint matching to the best brands in grilling, F.L. Davis Ace has got it all. We're also home to the Lake Boutique, featuring clothing, footwear, jewelry, accessories, furniture, home decor, gift items, and so much more. Come by and see us today, and let us show you why F.L. Davis Ace is not your typical hardware store. Hey guys, Aaron here from Scorebook Live. I just want to remind you to listen to the Arkansas 8-Man Football Podcast that comes out every Thursday on our Arkansas 8-Man Football group for Scorebook Live. You don't want to miss it. Me and my buddy Steve will cover all of the games that are happening in that week, along with covering what happened the week before and talk about some of the best performances in 8-man football from around the state. It's the Arkansas 8-Man Football Podcast, powered by Scorebook Live, out every Thursday.
I know the last 3 years people have got accustomed to paying sticker price for a brand new vehicle. Well, it's not that way anymore at Red River Ram. If you're looking for a Ram truck, we've got heavy-duty four-wheel drive trucks starting at $49,500 or up to $12,000 off sticker price for a Cummins diesel. And we've got $11,000 off Ram 1500 Bighorn four-wheel drive trucks. If you want the best selection and the best buying experience, make that beautiful drive right here to Heber Springs. Now during Ram Power Days.
Known as one of the best-kept secrets for championship golf in Arkansas, Indian Hills Golf Resort is known for its tree-lined fairways, deep bunkers, small sloped greens, and the Indian Rock Cave off number 18 fairway. Located in beautiful Fairfield Bay, Indian Hills is an 18-hole championship layout course with 4 sets of tees for players of all abilities to enjoy the natural surroundings. Tee times fill quickly, so call 501-884-6018 to book yours today.
At American Safeguard Insurance, our job is to make sure you understand exactly what you need so you're covered if your worst-case scenario becomes a reality. We offer a variety of coverage options, including personal and commercial insurance, so that your home and business are covered no matter what. Don't settle for less. Experience more savings, more coverage, and more service with American Safeguard Insurance.
Roof Tech of Heber Springs is a premier roof replacement company servicing commercial and residential customers in central Arkansas. They specialize in insurance replacements for all roof types. Licensed, bonded, insured, and A+ rated with Better Business Bureau and 5-star rated customer service. Free inspection and estimates. Check us out on Facebook at Roof Tech of Heber Springs, LLC.
When When it comes to the integrity of your roof, it takes a knowledgeable team to ensure a truss has been properly installed with sturdy materials that will last. Family owned and operated with over 17 years experience, the team at Knapp Truss will provide customizable premium truss installation services at a fair price. Knapp Truss prides themselves on the final product they deliver, which will stand the test of time. For quality trusses built to last, contact Knapp Truss at 870-948-2105 to schedule your project estimate today. Since 1954, F.L. Davis Ace has proudly served the Greers Ferry Lake area by providing the best hardware and home improvement needs to our customers. Stop by one of our 6 Arkansas locations in Greers Ferry, Heber Springs, Sherwood, Pea Ridge, Fayetteville, or Centerton, and let us show you why we're more than just a hardware store. We have something for everyone, and you won't believe what we have to offer. Need a new mower? We've got you covered. Need it repaired? No problem. From custom paint matching to the best brands in grilling, F.L. Davis Ace has got it all. We're also home to the Lake Boutique, featuring clothing, footwear, jewelry, accessories, furniture, home decor, gift items, and so much more. Come by and see us today, and let us show you why F.L. Davis Ace is not your typical hardware store. Hey guys, Aaron here from Scorebook Live. I just want to remind you to listen to the Arkansas 8-Man Football podcast that comes out every Thursday on our Arkansas 8-Man Football group for Scorebook Live. You don't want to miss it. Me and my buddy Steve will cover all of the games that are happening in that week, along with covering what happened the week before and talk about some of the best performances in 8-Man football from around the state. It's the Arkansas 8-Man Football podcast powered by Scorebook Live, out every Thursday.
I know the last 3 years people have got accustomed to paying sticker price for a brand new vehicle. Well, it's not that way anymore at Red River Ram. If you're looking for a Ram truck, we've got heavy-duty four-wheel drive trucks starting at $49,500 or up to $12,000 off sticker price for a Cummins diesel. And we've got $11,000 off Ram 1500 Bighorn four-wheel drive trucks. If you want the best selection and the best buying experience, make that beautiful drive right here to Heber Springs. Now during Ram Power Days.
Known as one of the best-kept secrets for championship golf in Arkansas, Indian Hills Golf Resort is known for its tree-lined fairways, deep bunkers, small sloped greens, and the Indian Rock Cave off number 18 fairway. Located in beautiful Fairfield Bay, Indian Hills is an 18-hole championship layout course with 4 sets of tees for players of all abilities to enjoy the natural surroundings. Tee times fill quickly, so call 501-884-6018 to book yours today.
At American Safeguard Insurance, our job is to make sure you understand exactly what you need so you're covered if your worst-case scenario becomes a reality. We offer a variety of coverage options, including personal and commercial insurance, so that your home and business are covered no matter what. Don't settle for less. Experience more savings, more coverage, and more service with American Safeguard Insurance.
Roof Tech of Heber Springs is a premier roof replacement company servicing commercial and residential customers in central Arkansas. They specialize in insurance replacements for all roof types. Licensed, bonded, insured, and A+ rated with Better Business Bureau and 5-star rated customer service. Free inspection and estimates. Check us out on Facebook at Roof Tech of Heber Springs, LLC.
When it comes to the integrity of your roof, it takes a knowledgeable team to ensure a truss has been properly installed with sturdy materials that will last. Family owned and operated with over 17 years experience, the team at Knapp Truss will provide customizable premium truss installation services at a fair price. Knapp Truss prides themselves on the final product they deliver, which will stand the test of time. For quality trusses built to last, contact Knapp Truss at 870-948-2105 to schedule your project estimate today. Since 1954, F.L. Davis Ace has proudly served the Greers Ferry Lake area by providing the best hardware and home improvement needs to our customers. Stop by one of our 6 Arkansas locations in Greers Ferry, Heber Springs, Sherwood, Pea Ridge, Fayetteville, or Centerton, and let us show you why we're more than just a hardware store. We have something for everyone, and you won't believe what we have to offer. Need a new mower? We've got you covered. Need it repaired? No problem. From custom paint matching to the best brands in grilling, F.L. Davis Ace has got it all. We're also home to the Lake Boutique, featuring clothing, footwear, jewelry, accessories, furniture, home decor, gift items, and so much more. Come by and see us today and let us show you why F.L. Davis Ace is not your typical hardware store. Hey guys, Aaron here from Scorebook Live. I just want to remind you to listen to the Arkansas 8-Man Football Podcast that comes out every Thursday on our Arkansas 8-Man Football group for Scorebook Live. You don't want to miss it. Me and my buddy Steve will cover all of the games that are happening in that week, along with covering what happened the week before and talk about some of the best performances in 8-Man football from around the state. It's the Arkansas 8-Man Football Podcast, powered by Scorebook Live, out every Thursday.
And we are back here on the Arkansas 8-Man Game of the Week. Your score coming out of halftime. Parker's Chapel leads at 34 to 22 on top of the Cutter Morning Star Eagles. A huge battle for playoff positioning here tonight. If Cutter can win this one, they'll still have a chance at that number 2 spot. The number 2 spot in the club South Division. Parker's Chapel gets a win here. They probably still have a chance at maybe that 3 or 2 spot as well. So huge playoff implications happening here in Garland County tonight. And, man, it's been a crazy game, just to say the least, Austin.
56 points in the first half. A lot of offense. 2 different offenses from what we saw last week. Right now, if you're Cutter, you need to take this opening drive, go score, and try to get momentum on defense back in your advantage somehow, some way. Force a turnover, get 3 and out, try to shift this on defense. You know, you have to make an adjustment, and they probably made some adjustments in halftime. We'll see how they do defensively coming out in second half, which they're going to get the ball first.
Yep, and Cutter Morning Star, they had some momentum to end the first half.
Yes, they did.
You know, they got the touchdown there toward the end of the first half, that big touchdown throw from Mills to the tight end. And they got to keep it up. They've got to keep it moving. Parker's Chapel, on the other hand, they're playing really good on offense. There really hasn't been an answer for them. I know they had that last 4th down stop there after the 2 sacks back to back. But other than that, that's just about all that's been able to be done for Cutter on defense.
Well, and Parker's Chapel runs a great offensive scheme. A lot of smoke and mirrors with the double slot out of shotgun. Different look for the double slot, but they execute it very well. And you know, number 12, their receiver, what is his last name? I'm terrible with names.
You said number 12?
Yes.
Hampton.
He has stepped up huge, running great routes, got open in the one-on-one coverages.
That's another sophomore.
You're joking.
That's another sophomore.
Wow.
According to the roster I have from Parker's Chapel and Coach Williford, Mr. DeKylan Hampton is a sophomore.
Well, you like to see that if you're Parker's Chapel.
Absolutely. Well, that was the whole deal. That was one of the big deals why they joined 8-Man last year. There was only
extremely young.
Man,
yeah.
Well, not even that. Just the numbers were not there last year for Parker's Chapel. I think only 13, 14 kids on the roster. But
wow,
a lot of kids in junior high, and that's the same case again this year with their junior high. So they're obviously, I would assume, ready to be back to 11-man. But As of right now, they're fighting for playoff positioning here in Cutter Morning Star. Your score, once again, Parker's Chapel 34, Cutter Morning Star 22. And kicking off here to start the second half for the Trojans, number 18, J.T. Ingram, another sophomore for this Parker's Chapel Trojans football team.
You like to see a young team full of sophomores playing with this much energy.
Whoa, what do we got here? Oh, the football. Oh,
yep. Fell off the tee. I didn't see it either.
Yeah,
I was looking at this side judge over here trying to figure out what happened.
What are you doing? But anyway, they know what they're doing. Here we go. We get things kicked off here in the second half. Cutter will begin it with it. It's an onside kick here, and then oh my goodness.
Offsides again.
Yeah, I got a flag here on the near side. Going to be offsides, like you just said, Austin, on the Parker's Chapel Trojans. And, wow, I guess they just said you go ahead and call it then. Normally it's the white hat that gives the call, but they let the side judge here on our sideline give the call.
Well, he said he was already down this way. That's quite a bit of a walk.
It is. It is. You're right. You are right. So
I would tell him to do it too.
Oh, I would too, 100%.
Back him up 5 and re-tee it.
A little bit of a slow start here to the second half.
And might I add, too, this time last week, Aaron, I think we were at the end of the fourth quarter at Mountain Pine starting overtime.
We were 8:41. I remember looking at my phone last week. Here we go. Ingram kicks it off. Capuch kicks it right over here to the Sexton. Sexton has already got a kickoff return tonight. Sexton's going to get down to the 46-yard line of Parker's Chapel in pretty good field position here to start the second half for the Eagles.
And he was just almost a couple inches away from breaking that one away, too, though. Good containment by Parker's Chapel, and now they got to force Cutter to drive down the field.
So here we go. 1st and 10, Cutter Morning Star. Eagles trying to keep this game right now. They had a crazy comeback in that game last week, and they're still showing they can play here tonight.
They shift from double tight here. Probably a quick hitch here.
Here's a snap. Mills gets a low snap. Trying to get it away, but he can't get it off. He's brought down. That's Mr. Russell on the sack for the Trojans. And not an ideal start to offensive possession here for the Eagles as we begin the second half.
And Russell has been in on many plays tonight in that backfield. He plays with a high motor, high intensity. Been a problem back there in the backfield for Cutter tonight. But they ran the quick hitch, too. They might have had a chance on the deep ball if he had a little more time. He looked like he was open for a split second.
2nd down and 15 for the Eagles. Coaching staff for Parker's Chapel thought they might have gotten a false start, but nonetheless, it looks like they back up now. Here's the snap. Mills looks to throw, throws it quick. Oh, my goodness, incomplete. Had Sexton. Dugan tried to undercut it, man. Sexton catches that one, man. He's probably just now running into the end zone.
Yeah.
He catches it.
Yeah, well, and that could have went either way. Pick 6 for Parker's Chapel or touchdown by Sexton for Cutter. So quarterback had to put a lot of heat on that, though, so Sexton may not have been ready for that much velocity coming out of the ball.
Not. Mills, he's got some fire behind his throw.
He throws a good ball.
Mills gets the snap. Another low snap. Mills going to throw it deep. And oh my goodness, it's incomplete. Asher Livingston had it in both of his hands. And once again, another crucial drop by Cutter Morningstar. And you can see it on the sideline. Coach Finley just not happy about that one.
Well, and who would be? That has been a drive killer all night for Cutter. Especially, I mean, you got him beat. Ball was a little behind him, had a little too much air in it, and looked like quarterback took it off a little bit. You could see it, but it looks like Cutter's going to punt here, Aaron.
Yep. Punt by Mills. Here we go. Snap. Here's the punt. Gets it off quick. And Dugan's just going to let it bounce. Holy cow, this could end up being a huge punt. Is he going to get it? No, he's not.
Very
close. He is not going to get it. Very close. Simpson was almost there to get it, but not going to be close enough. And it'll be 1st and 10 Trojans at their own 25-yard line. So this will be, I think, the drive of the night right here.
Well, this is a chance for Parker's Chapel to run out some clock. You're probably going to see a lot of the slot motion again. A lot of straight down. You may see the fake again, the sweep quarterback dive. You'll probably see that a lot this drive, too. They're going to try to keep the clock moving probably. Number 12 is in, though, bottom of your screen.
He is. Dugan by himself. Snap. Dugan hands it underneath to Gray. Gray here to the near side. Gray breaks it open. Gray down the sideline. Gray's got one man to beat. cuts it back up to the middle of the field. Isaiah Gray now to the far sideline. Here he goes, and he's being brought down now at the 20-yard line, pushed out of bounds by two different Cutter Morningstar Eagles. Holy cow, what a run by Isaiah Gray. Man, he has been the story of the night here for Parker's Chapel.
Yeah, you don't want to have that your first defensive play for Cutter coming out. Real momentum drive for Parker's Chapel. You score right here, this may put the nail in the coffin.
1st and 10, Parker's Chapel. And we're having a major chain issue. Oh, my, the chain came off of the.
Oh, my, well, wow. I've never seen that before.
Here on the sideline, they're going to have to reattach the chain. So let's take a quick break real quick here on the Arkansas 8-Man Game of the Week. We'll be back in just a moment.
Hey guys, Aaron here from Scorebook Live. I just want to remind you to listen to the Arkansas 8-Man Football Podcast that comes out every Thursday on our Arkansas 8-Man Football group for Scorebook Live. You don't want to miss it. Me and my buddy Steve will cover all of the games that are happening in that week, along with covering what happened the week before and talk about some of the best performances in 8-man football from around the state. It's the Arkansas 8-Man Football Podcast, powered by Scorebook Live, out every Thursday.
I know the last 3 years people have got accustomed to paying sticker price for a brand new vehicle. Well, it's not that way anymore at Red River Ram. If you're looking for a Ram truck, we've got heavy-duty four-wheel drive trucks starting at $49,500 or up to $12,000 off sticker price for a Cummins diesel. And we've got $11,000 off Ram 1500 Bighorn four-wheel drive trucks. If you want the best selection and the best buying experience, make that beautiful drive right here to Heber Springs. Now during Ram Power Days.
Known as one of the best-kept secrets for championship golf in Arkansas, Indian Hills Golf Resort is known for its tree-lined fairways, deep bunkers, small sloped greens, and the Indian Rock Cave off number 18 fairway. Located in beautiful
Back here on the Arkansas 8-Man Game of the Week, a zip tie fixes everything, folks. They just fixed the chains by reattaching it with a zip tie.
As my boss says, WD-40 duct tape and zip ties will take you anywhere you need to go.
Absolutely. Love it. Uh-oh.
Shout out to Mr. Frazier if you're listening tonight. I believe he is. I sent him the link. And shout out to my daughter as well. She is listening tonight.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10 after the huge run by Gray. Snap, Dugan hands it off to Hazelwood. Hazelwood to the right edge. Hazelwood, he's got an opening, but he's brought down quick. I think that was Simpson there on the tackle for the Eagles. He's brought down around the 24-yard line. Big gain there for Hazelwood. Brings up 2nd down and 3 here for Parker's Chapel.
Cutter still doesn't have an answer for the runs outside the tackle box. Not really closing the door out there. Parker's Chapel's just been able to run freely all night long.
Yeah. And Fountain Lake didn't have an answer last week. We saw that on film a little bit this week when I was watching it. So it's kind of been the same situation here tonight. 10-10 to go in the third quarter. Your score 34-22, Parker's Chapel up top. Gray in motion. Here's the snap. Dugan's going to fake it. He's going to run to the right side. Dugan's got a little bit of run room, makes a man miss, and he goes out of bounds at the 12-yard line. I don't think that was a design run play by the quarterback. It could have been, but I don't know. By the way he was running that, it didn't seem like that was designed.
Well, he may have got the pitch a little too late, probably snapped the ball too late for the motion guy to receive it. Either way, though, great run. Great first down.
Absolutely. So
they keep the chains moving.
Again, we got Hampton here on the near sideline. The receiver. Here's the snap. He's going to hand it off to Gray again. Gray spins off a man. Gray to the outside. He's going to get maybe a yard, but after he's brought down, I think that was Mahone there on the tackle first for the Eagles, and that was Isaiah Mahone. That's a name we haven't really called a lot tonight on the offensive side of the ball. You know, we talked about Sexton in the pregame and Mahone, but Mahone really hasn't gotten a lot of looks through the air tonight.
Yeah, Cutter's really hasn't been able to. I mean, they've missed their big play opportunities tonight. A lot of drop balls, a lot of missed throws for the deep ball.
Here we go. Second down and about 9 here for the Trojans. 9:20 to go here in the third quarter. Look at this. Russell comes in motion, and Dugan's going to keep it to the right side. Dugan's got the speed. Dugan! No, they said he's out of bounds. Said his foot was out of bounds, but I think Dugan probably got the first down there, and it'll be first and goal now at the 2-yard line of Cutter Morning Star. And Parker's Chapel knocking on the door.
True dual threat quarterback we're seeing here tonight from Parker's Chapel. He's able to break that first tackle and has a lot of speed in open space too.
So here we go, Dugan in the gun again. They got a jumbo set. I'm just going to go ahead and say that's what it's called. Snap, Dugan right at the middle, cuts back. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. Number 1, Dyson Dugan, the quarterback. And it is now a 40-22 ball game here in Cutter Morning Star as the Trojans extend their lead now here with 9:05 to go in the third quarter.
Not the start of the second half you want if you're Cutter.
Yeah, you got the ball. You know, you got the ball to start the second half, but then ended up not doing anything with it. And now the Trojans have taken they've taken huge advantage of it here.
Well, they've played with more attitude right now tonight, in my opinion. The gang tackle over here on this sideline was the first time I've really seen Cutter swarm to the ball on the edge tonight.
2-point conversion here coming for Parker's Chapel. Snapped. He's going to hand it off to Hazelwood to the outside, and Hazelwood gets in for the 2-point conversion. And once again, I don't know how many times I've ever said we've got a 20-point ball game in multiple times in one game, but once again, 20-point ball game here at Cutter Morning Star. Your score now, the Trojans on top of the Eagles, 42-22. We'll be back here on the Arkansas 8-Man Game of the Week, brought to you by these fine folks right here on the Arkansas 8-Man Game of the Week.
I know the last 3 years people have got accustomed to paying sticker price for a brand new vehicle. Well, it's not that way anymore at Red River Ram. If you're looking for a Ram truck, we've got heavy-duty 4-wheel drive trucks starting at $49,500 or up to $12,000 off sticker price for a Cummins diesel. And we've got $11,000 off Ram 1500 Bighorn 4-wheel drive trucks. If you want the best selection and the best buying experience, make that beautiful drive right here to Heber Springs. Now during Ram Power Days.
Back here on the Arkansas 8-Man Game of the Week. Score currently 42-22 with 9:05 to go in the third quarter. Parker's Chapel with the lead. Ingram will do the kicking here for the Trojans. And here's Ingram's kick. It's going to be an onside kick. It's going to be close. It bounces off the Cutter player, but it is recovered by the Eagles. That's Livingston there on the recovery, and Cutter Morning Star, again, decent field position here for the Eagles to take it down the field and score.
Great onside kick by Parker's Chapel. They were trying to finish it right here, right now. But if you're Cutter, you got to score right here. This is the make or break drive right now for Cutter.
You've got to go right now. Again, we mentioned it a second ago. Haven't seen a lot of targets to star receiver Isaiah Mahone here, lining up here to the near side in front of your screen. Snap. Mills drops back to pass. He looks to throw. Trying to throw it. He throws it underneath to Sexton. Sexton's got some running room out in front. Here goes Sexton down the sideline. Sexton down the sideline to the 10. 5. Touchdown. Eagles. 1 play and a touchdown. Once again, when you think they're done, Cutter Morning Star is just right there on your tail, Austin.
That was a great route concept. They're singling up the man coverage. They're actually double teaming over the top with the safety. Running back comes out wide open. Great check down by a quarterback. Went through his progressions. That was a great touchdown. Great run after the catch.
Here we go. Quick 2-point conversion. Mills running to the near side, looking to throw. He's going to threw it late.
I believe he's in.
He's
touchdown.
in. 2-point conversion's good. And the Eagles, oh my goodness. Once again, it was a 20-point ball game about 5 minutes ago, and now it's a 12-point ball game once again.
Now we're talking about a whole different perspective here if you're Cutter. Get a turnover. Just get one turnover. And I really feel like if that happens for Cutter, you will see everything just shift really fast, really quickly.
Yep. All right, let's take a break real quick here on the Arkansas 8-Man Game of the Week. Game of the Week. We'll be back in just a moment.
Since 1954, F.L. Davis Ace has proudly served the Greers Ferry Lake area by providing the best hardware and home improvement needs to our customers. Stop by one of our 6 Arkansas locations in Greers Ferry, Heber Springs, Sherwood, Pea Ridge, Fayetteville.
Back here on the Arkansas 8-Man Game of the Week, Simpson will do the kicking. It's an onside kick. Going to get a big bounce. He gets bounced, but it goes out of bounds. Oh, my goodness. A missed opportunity there for Cutter. They actually had a guy behind him, but he did not. He wasn't there fast enough to field it. And Parker's Chapel will get great field position here to start their drive, Austin.
Parker's Chapel really hasn't had a short field all night. And I believe when they were down, they had to go, 97, 98 yards earlier? They scored on that drive too, didn't they? Or were they short?
That might have been the very first drive of the game. I know before the first half ended, they started at the 5.
Yeah.
They ended up running out the clock. So.
Yeah, that's what it was, yeah.
So here we go, 1st and 10 from their own 44-yard line. Dugan hands it off to Hazelwood underneath, and Hazelwood's got some running room. Pushed out of bounds right here around the 49-yard line. Looks like 48. About a 4-yard gain, brings up 2nd down and 6 here for the Trojans.
First play on the drive, they set the edge again. Cutter really hasn't had an answer for it all night. They have had one good defensive edge set down here right before Parker's Chapel scored this last touchdown. Other than that, Parker's Chapel's really been to do whatever they want to on the edge.
Snap, Dugan hands it off. I think we're going to have a false start here. That seemed like that play was a little
that
off.
Far side judge called it there.
False start is the call against Parker's Chapel. And I've got my first final score report of the night coming in from Subiaco Academy. The Trojans they're outside of their big game next week against Genoa Central, are solely atop the Club South Division as they take down Fountain Lake 60-12 tonight.
Wow.
That was originally actually going to be our game of the week this week, but just seeing how much Fountain Lake has struggled, and this being the biggest ranked game of the week, we had to come down here to this one. So here we go, 2nd down for Parker's Chapel. Snap goes to Gray. They've gone to him all night, but oh my goodness, Asher Livingston, number 17. Austin, that's been the problem all night, is the outside leverage. Asher Livingston just fixed it within a matter of seconds.
He made a great play, read his key. He saw Parker's Chapel's lineman try to set this edge with the zone block. Nobody was there to touch him. That was a great open field tackle. That's the first really open field tackle we've seen all night on the edge, Aaron.
There we go. 3rd down and 13 here for Parker's Chapel, and most of the time when they've been going backwards, it hasn't ended well for Parker's Chapel.
No. Snug look again with the double slot.
Hazelwood in motion. Snap, Dugan. They're running, it looks like almost a waggle pass. He's got
open.
A man open down the field. Oh, my goodness. It's incomplete. Mayo was wide open, hit him in the hands, and it's going to be 4th down for Parker's Chapel. And we talk about Cutter missing opportunities. There was another opportunity missed this time by Parker's Chapel.
And that may hurt them. There's still a lot of ball game left. That was a touchdown, Aaron.
Yes.
Straight up. And Parker's Chapel looks like they're going to punt. I was fixing to ask if they were going to try to run to the edge again to try to get this first down, but they were punting it away.
They're in dangerous field position with Cutter with some momentum as well. Dugan's going to punt it. Pretty good punt here. Going to get down past the 20-yard, right at the 20-yard line. Wow, what a punt. Right on the 20-yard line. And that is where it's marked out at. And Cutter's got some fire right now on their sideline. Parker's Chapel still trying to keep that intensity, but right now, it's Cutter's still fighting. You got to give him credit.
I'm anticipating a touchdown here for Cutter. The quarterback's doing a great job right now with his progressions. He's looking deep to short. They're double teaming on the single side, looks like to me, corner press with the safety over the top. quarterback's doing a really good job taking just his checkdowns, and Sexton's really been his checkdown guy. He's been making big play after big play, open space.
So here we go, first down for Cutter Morningstar, throwing 20-yard line. Snap. Mills looks to throw. Mills being rushed. He's got to get out of there. He can't get it away. Mills could not get rid of it, and he is brought down at the 5-yard line. They're going to say forward progress. Stops him at the 5-yard line, and oh my goodness, just a disgustingly bad play there by Cutter Morningstar.
Well, they were trying to set up the running back screen. Quarterback really couldn't even see the running back because he had so much pressure in his face. They sent the house.
Absolutely. Well, trips here to the near side for Cutter. Second and long. Mills having to run away, throwing it quick underneath, incomplete. Tried to go to Livingston, and Livingston's had a little bit of trouble tonight catching that football. I think that's his third drop of the night.
Well, and if he catches it, that's a first down. You finally get a little, I believe that would be, no, well, I see the other down marker now. You're back to your original spot pretty much. So, that's a drive killer, man. That big sack. If you're Cutter here, you're going to probably try to take just a chance here. If I'm throwing anything here, I'm taking a chance to see what I can get.
Here we go. Third and long. Snap. Mills has got to throw it. He's being rushed in the backfield. Mills gets out of the end zone. Here goes Mills in the open field. Mills has got some speed. Mills down the sideline, and he gets forward. Oh, he's still going. They thought he went out of bounds. He did not go out of bounds, and he is brought down at the 44-yard line. The junior quarterback, Peyton Mills, putting the team on his back and getting the first down. What a run by the junior.
That really just kind of left me speechless. That was a great heads-up play by the quarterback. Breaking tackles, getting the first down and more in a terrible, terrible situation.
Here we go. Mills with Sexton in next to him. I have been pronouncing his last name wrong. I've always thought there's a T in there. There is not a T in his last name. So I apologize. Michael Sexton.
You're doing better with me. I can't remember names, Aaron, so...
Here we go, first down. Oh, man, we're going to get a delay of game. Delay of game here for Cutter. That's a another tough penalty here for the Eagles. A big play, and then now they're going back 5 yards. They couldn't get the play in.
Well, 5 yards you can make up, which they just proved they could make up 3rd and 25. So
anything can happen in 8-man football, buddy.
Quick screen.
Snap. They get it out to Mahomes. Here's Mahone. Mahone gets down the sideline. Stiff arms a man. Oh, man, that extra effort there by Mahone. I almost called him Mahomes there for a second. It's very close. It's really close. But he gets down to the 48-yard line, so he gets back to 5 yards. And it's now going to be second down and about 6. And I don't know if that's legal what that guy's doing on that highway right now.
No, probably not, especially on Highway 70.
Yeah. Snap. Mills being rushed by Russell. Russell wants a holding call, not going to get it. Here goes Mills forward. He's going to be brought down by Ingram. Russell thought he was held, but not going to get the call here. And it's first down for Peyton Mills and the Cutter Morningstar Eagles.
Russell has been a terror in the backfield tonight, getting pressure almost every play. He's really has that tenacity to get back there in the backfield and to keep his pad level low.
Mahone here to the near side. Mills is by himself in the gun. Looking back over to the sideline to get the call from the offensive coordinator. Mills still by himself. Snap. Mills looks to throw. Throws a slant route to Livingston, and Livingston can't hold on to it again. That was thrown just a tad low.
Yeah, a little bit low. I don't mind it being low there, though, Aaron, because he sees the linebacker trying to squeeze that window, trying to avoid him. I feel like trying to avoid him from taking a big hit right there in the chest. But you do have to catch those. It did hit both hands.
4:08 remaining in the third quarter. It's now second down and 10 for Cutter Morningstar. Snap. Mills looks to throw. Mills being rushed. He's got to get rid of it. Gets away from a man. Fakes out Russell. Throws it across the middle. Incomplete.
Wow.
Incomplete. Michael Sexton was the intended receiver. How about Mills, man?
Yeah,
dancing around the pocket almost like Johnny Manziel just about.
Yeah, little Manziel Mahomes look there. Kept his eyes downfield and kind of made a little crossbody throw back to the middle of the field. If Sexton catches that, there ain't nobody around him. Probably touchdown Cutter. because he has been nobody's been able to tackle him in open space.
Here we go, 3rd down and 10. Snap, Mills rolling out to the far side. He's going to have to come back this way. Mills making some guys miss. Mills still going forward. Mills is going to be brought down.
He is very close to the first there,
at the 36-yard line. I don't think he got it, though. They're going to mark. Wow. Are they going to mark him at the 35? No. Okay, 36-yard line. I was about to say there was a generous spot. They were putting him down at the 35.
He is trying to do everything he can right now. I love seeing the
4th down, 4th and 1. Mills is going to run it forward. Mills trying to find a way to run. Mills still going. They thought he was down. Mills is still running. Mills is running forward, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 11-yard line. Austin, I think the defense thought that Peyton Mills had been brought down.
Well,
they just stopped playing.
And I think his own teammates kind of did as well, too. They really didn't know what was going on. But right now, Mills is saying, give me the ball. I'm going to score this thing right now. He is playing great football this drive.
Don't forget, this drive was actually at the 5-yard line just a few minutes ago.
On 3rd and 25.
Uh-oh. Camera just went out. Pass to Livingston. It's brought down at the 5-yard line. Okay, we apologize for that. Had some camera difficulties there for a second. Not sure what that is. That first time that's happened since we've started running it. It's fine. You're good, Rebecca. You're doing fine. So Livingston's pass gets down to the 4-yard line. We have an official's timeout.
Oh, he's got to get some blood covered up. Looks like probably a face mask or maybe a little turf burn.
Yeah. Apologize. Didn't get to see that play there for Livingston. I was actually looking on the other end of the field for some reason. It was
just a quick little out route trying to get the score.
Your score 42-30. Parker's Chapel with the lead with 2:46 and counting remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Here we go. Mills going to hand it off to Jock Simpson up the middle. Simpson rumbling. Holy cow, a shoe went flying. He's in. Touchdown. Cutter Morning Star. Holy cow, man. I saw a shoe go flying out of the end zone.
Well, for a second, I thought it was the ball, and then I see the all-white body of it, and I'm like, that's a shoe.
As did I. I thought that was it, too, but that definitely was a shoe. So, with that being said, Cutter Morning Star has now made it a one-possession ball game, Austin, after being down 20. Similar as to what happened last week.
Can't count nobody out, man. Cutter has really answered this second half. Really responded very well.
Swinging gate. Cutter Morning Star. Peyton Mills going to roll out. Throws the end zone, and it's caught. It's caught. Michael Sexton on the catch, and the 2-point conversion is good. We have got a ball game, folks, here at Cutter Morning Star. 2:30 to go left here in the 3rd quarter. We're going to take a break real fast. Again, your Arkansas 8-Man Game of the Week brought to you by Red River Dodge and at Heber Springs, or your local Red River Dodge Auto Group anywhere around the state. We'll be back in just a moment.
Since 1954, F.L. Davis ACE has proudly served the Greers Ferry Lake area by providing the best hardware and home improvement needs to our customers. Stop by one of our 6 Arkansas locations in Greers Ferry, Heber Springs, Sherwood, Pea Ridge, Fayetteville, or Centerton, and let us show you why we're more than just a hardware store. We have something for everyone, and you won't believe what we have to offer. Need a new mower? We've got you covered. Need it repaired? No problem. From custom paint matching to the best brands in grilling, F.L. Davis ACE has got it all. We're also home to the Lake Boutique, featuring clothing, footwear, jewelry.
Back here on the Arkansas 8-Man Game of the Week, Jock Simpson will do the kicking here for Cutter Morning Star. Simpson onside kicks it off the top of the football, and it almost gets away. But falling on it is Mr. Hampton himself, who's had a big night catching the football. And, baby, what a game we've got. 2:29 to go in the 3rd quarter. We have got a heck of a 4th quarter upcoming for you. If you're watching right now and you know some people around the state that love watching 8-Man football, share the link with them. We've got a heck of a finish coming up here for you at Cutter Morning Star. And if you didn't know, Cutter Morning Star's football field is actually situated literally right next to Highway 70 entering Hot Springs. And we don't have the camera view, but there's actually like 5 or 6 vehicles sitting on Highway 70 watching this game. Here we go. Dugan going to hand it off. Oh, my goodness. Almost brought down hard, but he's going to get forward for an extra 2 yards. Man. Easton Capella had a chance to really take him down for a loss, but he missed the tackle.
He almost took the handoff, Aaron, almost literally. But you see Cutter responding to the run now. They've started setting the edge, forcing Parker's Chapel to hit their inside gaps now. They have guys filling in those gaps. Cutter's responding to the run right now this second half.
Here we go. First, 2nd down and 8 here for the Trojans. Dugan brings Gray in motion. Snap. Dugan fakes the toss. Dugan back to the far side. Dugan down, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds right around the 46-yard line of Cutter Morning Star. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 2 here for the Trojans. A big 3rd down stop upcoming here for Cutter Morning Star.
That play tonight, fake the reverse quarterback keeper back where the slot back just originally motioned from. All that tackle is doing is just opening his gate and letting his defensive end come upfield, setting the edge there. Really need to get back across face if you're Cutter on that end.
3rd down and 2. Dugan fakes it to Gray right up the middle. Dugan. Wow, he ran backwards for a second and then ran back forward, and I think he still was able to get the 1st down.
It's very, very close. Let's see the spot. That side judge is calling it over there. He might be short. They might bring the chains out.
Wow, that is – that's
first down.
That's a 1st down. 1st down, Parker's Chapel after Dyson Dugan there. Scary run. Was running forward like he had it, but then for some reason decided to go backwards. But still got the 1st down here for the Trojans at the Cutter Morning Star 45-yard line. And we got 1:08 left here in the 3rd quarter. Snap to Dugan. Dugan wants to throw it to Hampton. Dugan's got to run away. Dugan pulls it down. He's got a wide open Isaiah Gray. Gray down the sideline. Gray makes a man miss. Gray is going to take it to the house. Touchdown, Parker's Chapel. Oh, my goodness. They left him wide open. The Cutter Morning Star sideline is saying that he stepped out of bounds. But the side judge says he's in, and with that, the Trojans pull ahead. 48-38 now your score with the 2-point conversion upcoming.
Well, we'll talk about that route concept here in a second when we have time, Aaron. That was you have the stop and go on this side. Slot back runs the post. All the flow for Cutter goes to that side. Nobody's there for Gray. Wow.
High formation here for the Trojans for the 2-point conversion. Snap. And we're going to get a false start here. Easy now. Have some language going on behind us here.
Uh-oh.
I have to close the door. False start is the call against Parker's Chapel. And that'll back him up 5 yards. So we'll see what the Trojans draw up here.
This might be like a jump ball to Hampton. I believe that's number 12, Hampton.
I believe so. I just hear glass.
No, that was yeah, no.
That makes sense then. Here we go. 2-point conversion here. Ball is at the 7-yard line.
Thought you heard glass break and Stone Cold Steve Austin was fixing to come see.
I sure did. I was about to look behind me. Didn't want the Stone Cold Stunner in. Snap. They hand it to Hampton. Hampton gets to the far edge. Hampton tries to cut back up. Hampton's still going forward. Hampton trying to fight, but he's brought down at the 5-yard line. That is Isaiah Mahone and I believe the sophomore, number 77, Caleb Sample there on the tackle. 2-point conversion is no good. 10-point ball game. We still got a ball game. This is this game isn't going anywhere, folks. So please get it out right now. We got a whole nother quarter left.
They're already ready to kick off too. Look at that.
It's 9-14. Holy cow.
Lot longer ball game than last week, Aaron.
Absolutely.
I think we got done at 9:30, 9:45. We'll probably be done about 10:15 tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what it's looking like. So, man, we're
getting a little rowdy.
Getting pretty rowdy in this Parker's Chapel.
This is a tense game tonight, man.
Absolutely.
Very tense game tonight.
I mentioned the pregame, but, I mean, two great crowds. Parker's Chapel.
Yeah.
They traveled really, really well tonight.
Both fan bases have really been outstanding.
Ingram going to squib kick it.
Uh-oh.
Short to, I think that's Jock Simpson.
There ain't
He's going to
nobody
try
over
to run over here. Jock Simpson gets past a man, and he's going to be pushed down hard by Isaiah Gray. What a hit there by Mr. Gray, who's had a phenomenal night here for the Trojans. Now, can Parker's Chapel get a stop on defense? Because that's been the big question now is, it kind of looked like they let it get away from them in their last drive on defense, and they got to be able to contain Peyton Mills is the big thing.
He has been outstanding tonight, just moving around, finding open space, keeping his eyes downfield, looking for his open receiver. Buddy has also ran it whenever he's needed to, and he's been outstanding tonight.
Absolutely. 1st and 10, Cutter Morning Star at their own 48-yard line.
Looks like Parker's Chapel's going to send some heat.
Here's the snap. They are. Here comes Ingram, the sophomore. Tried to get away. Mills going to pull it down and run. Mills is going to run out of bounds at the 50-yard line, maybe the 49. That's where he's holding the foot at. Man, I cannot imagine these refs trying to spot somebody with these out-of-bounds yard markers.
Yeah, it still throws me off. And this is the second week in a row that I've been here. It still throws me off.
Here we go. Empty set backfield. Mills by himself. We've seen this a bunch tonight. Snap. Fakes it to Sexton.
He's got him.
He's going to throw it deep. He's got a man open. It's incomplete. It is incomplete. Oh, my goodness. Incomplete. I think the intended receiver.
Oh, he might be a little shaken up, Aaron. Uh-oh.
I can't tell who that is.
I believe that's.
It's not Sexton.
No.
I think it might be Jock Simpson is who that is, but nonetheless, we'll take an injury timeout here real quick on the Arkansas 8-man game of the week. Don't go anywhere because we've got a heck of a finish coming up here for you on the Arkansas 8-man game of the week.
Since 1954, F.L. Davis Ace has proudly served the Greers Ferry Lake area by providing the best hardware and home improvement needs to our customers. Stop by one of our 6 Arkansas locations in Greers Ferry, Heber Springs, Sherwood, Pea Ridge, Fayetteville, or Centerton, and let us show you why we're more than just a hardware store. We have something for everyone, and you won't believe what we have to offer. Need a new mower? We've got you covered. Need it repaired? No problem. From custom paint matching to the best brands in grilling, F.L. Davis Ace has got it all. We're also home to the Lake Boutique, featuring clothing, footwear, jewelry, accessories, furniture, home decor, gift items, and so much more. Come by and see us today, and let us show you why F.L. Davis Ace is not your typical hardware store. Hey guys, Aaron here from Scorebook Live. I just want to...
Back here on the field, the injured player was able to walk off the field on his own power, so that was good to see. But here we go. 3rd down for Cutter Morning Star. Ball is at the 49-yard line of Parker's Chapel.
They did not call that.
They said he didn't get him. Said he didn't get in the neutral zone, so that was also Russell again. They've keyed on him quite a bit tonight. Here's a snap. Mills
sending 4.
Looking to throw. Mills throws it underneath, and it is no, he didn't catch it. Incomplete.
I don't know about that one, Aaron.
Interesting call there on the sideline. He might not have had possession of that. And from where I'm standing at, I'm not sure. I think he might have been still juggling the ball when he hit the ground, and that does apply in the high school ranks, just like it does in college and high school. You just don't have instant replay like we have in the college and NFL ranks. So, nonetheless, it's now 4th down for Cutter Morning Star at midfield. Not sure how they backed up a yard or 2, maybe. 4th and 8. I'm sorry, 4th and 8 here for the Eagles, and we got a delay of game.
No,
we've got a delay of game. It looks like Coach Finley on the far sideline was trying to call a timeout, but I don't think they're going to get one.
Hold on. Side judge is coming in here on Cutter's side.
And they're going to give him the timeout. Timeout is called by Cutter Morning Star. So, man, they get a big break there for the Eagles as they get a timeout call, and we're going to take a timeout as well and show you who is the main sponsor of this year's broadcast of Arkansas 8-man football.
I know the last 3 years people have got accustomed to paying sticker price for a brand new vehicle. Well, it's not that way anymore at Red River Ram. If you're looking for a Ram truck, we've got heavy-duty four-wheel drive trucks starting at $49,500 or up to $12,000 off sticker price for a Cummins diesel. And we've got $11,000 off Ram 1500 Bighorn four-wheel drive trucks. If you want the best selection and the best buying experience, make that beautiful drive right here to Heber Springs. Now during Ram Power Days.
Back here on the Arkansas 8-man game of the week after the Cutter Morningstar timeout. Mills going to roll out. 4th down. Mills has got room in front of him, throws it anyway, and it's caught. Can't tell who caught that. I think it was the top. No, that was Asher Livingston. Wow, first catch of the night for Livingston. Big catch there. He made sure he caught that one and went down with it.
Well, he got to the 1st down mark, ran a little comeback route with the sprint out going to that side. That's a typical 1st down getter there for most teams. That was a great route, great ball, 1st down Cutter.
Yep, 1st and 10 upcoming here for the Eagles, and that will be the final play of the 3rd quarter, folks. We have got a heck of a finish coming up. It's a 10-point ball game, but it's been close here the whole second half. So Don't go anywhere. We've got more coming for you here on the Arkansas 8-man game of the week, brought to you by Red River Dodge out of Heber Springs. We'll be back in just a moment.
Known as one of the best-kept secrets for championship golf in Arkansas, Indian Hills Golf Resort is known for its tree-lined fairways, deep bunkers, small sloped greens, and the Indian Rock Cave off number 18 fairway. Located in beautiful Fairfield Bay, Indian Hills is an 18-hole championship.
Back here on the Arkansas 8-man game of the week, some final scores from throughout the state. You obviously heard the Subiaco score 60-12. Your final score, the Trojans over the Fountain Lake Cobras, and Rector gets the win over Augusta 48-8. Rector still undefeated on the season and currently number 1 in the sanctioned division rankings. Mills brings Mahone in motion. Snap. Mills got a man wide open. Sexton, he couldn't catch it. He could not catch it. Wide open, and Mills knows that one might have been on him. That was, oh, man, wide open is Michael Sexton, the guy that has been making plays all night for you. Got to give him the ball there. Missed opportunity once again for the Eagles.
Which I wasn't watching in the backfield if he actually had time to set his feet. But if he does, set your feet, throw the ball. And he got a little bit away from him there, but you still got 3 more downs here.
Here we go. 2nd down and 10. Snap goes to Sexton. A rare run up the middle by Sexton. Sexton, it looks like he's going to get it to about the 30-yard line, just shy of it anyway. The 31 is where they're going to mark him down at. And it'll be 3rd and 2 now for the Eagles. Another final score coming in. They took off last week, had a forfeit win over Hermitage. Woodlawn gets back on track. Big win over the Dermont Rams, 70-20.
Wow.
Mills with Sexton to his left. Snap goes to Sexton. He's got some blockers. There goes Sexton up the middle. Sexton putting the shoulders down, and he's got a big gain and a 1st down for the Eagles. And Cutter Morningstar still fighting here late as we begin the 4th quarter, Austin.
Slowly grinding away right now. They're trying to keep the momentum slowly, just play by play on their side. And you score here, we're talking get the 2-point, a 4-point ball game. Or, I'm sorry, a 2-point ball game.
Yeah.
I can't count right now.
Can't math. Here's the snap. Mills looking to throw down the field. Tried to step up, but he's brought down. Oh, my goodness. Big tackle. And that is number 22, Gage Russell, on the sack. He's been all over the place tonight for this Parker's Chapel defense.
Been in the backfield almost every play tonight. Cutter doesn't seem to have an answer for his speed, his strength. Just really been able to get wherever he wants to in the backfield. A lot of tackles for loss tonight, a lot of pressures.
2nd down upcoming here for the Eagles. Mills Gets the snap, looks to throw to the right side. Mills standing in the pocket, looking to throw. He's going to take it off to the right side. Tries to make Russell miss. He does. Wow. Russell gives up on the play, and he goes down out of bounds at the 15-yard line. And I guess number 22, Gage Russell, just kind of accepted his defeat right there. That was an interesting defensive play.
Well, and he's fixing to get a talking to from Coach on that one.
That was, wow. Okay. First down for the Eagles. Coming off the sideline here. We're hearing it. Snap goes to Sexton. Sexton up the middle. And he's going to be brought down.
First down.
First down. That was number 8, Octavio Rodriguez there on the tackle. And wouldn't you know it, Austin, that kid right there is a sophomore.
Really?
Number 8.
There seems to be a lot of sophomores on both teams that are really playing at a high level tonight.
Absolutely.
And that's promising for both teams. Very promising. That's what you want to see. You want to see your sophomores play and develop, but they're also making big-time plays in situations where it's needed tonight. Probably a hitch to the top right of your screen here.
Parker's Chapel bringing some extra pressure. Mills, draw play. Mills up the middle. Mills into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. And we've got an even closer ball game now. And there's the light show after the touchdown. And the Eagles will go for the 2-point conversion to try and make it a 2-point ball game here with 9:38 to go.
And a great play call. They've ran the hitch a lot tonight. Go with the quarterback draw. Nobody's there in the middle to meet him.
2-point conversion coming. Whoa.
Fireworks.
Oh.
They've been doing that all night.
Scared me a little bit. I didn't notice that. Here's the snap. Mills going to throw it again. 2-point conversion. Now he's going to pull it down and run here to the near side. Mills trying to make a man miss. He did. He's in. Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me? Number 3, Peyton Mills, the quarterback, putting the team on his back, getting in the end zone, and we've got a 2-point ball game with 4:38 to go. 9:38, I'm sorry. Oh, my goodness. 2 weeks in a row, Austin. You might need to start coming more of these, my man. Holy cow. We spent 3 weeks on the road and just did not get really good games at all. And second week in a row. Holy cow.
It's been 2 barn burner games that I've been able to stand here beside you and call, Aaron. This is the highest scoring game that I was expecting to see last week, but we didn't get that last week. Triple overtime game in Mountain Pine, and now a score fest here tonight at Cutter Morningstar. Cutter has answered to come out in the second half, really responded well. Get a stop on defense, Aaron. This is getting really interesting coming down to the wire.
Trying to share out the stream to our Arkansas 8-man football group.
Well, it looks like we're going to kick it deep here this time. Cutter does not look like they're lined up for the onside. They do a little pooch kick, goes to the middle. That is number 12. He comes over to the sideline.
Hampton here to the near sideline. He's brought down by Jock Simpson. Yeah, that could have been dangerous there for a second. Brought down at the 49-yard line of Parker's Chapel. And Trojans got to answer once again. They've answered the call most of the time here tonight, but this is where it really matters, Austin.
Well, and Cutter's made a few adjustments on defense. Looks like to me up front they're bringing their outside backer just a little closer to the line to where he can set the edge a little faster. So that's really worked for Cutter this half. If you're Parker's Chapel, you got to see this ball go in the end zone though. They come out in the double slot, their standard formation. Give it underneath. He comes over to the right side, breaks the tackle.
That's Hazelwood. Hazelwood down to the 45. Big carry by the sophomore fullback. I'm just going to call him a fullback. Or a wingback, I guess is what you really should call him.
That's fullback is probably the correct term, Aaron. That's he passes the eye test. I say that last week. Great. Just he's been. I believe he's a sophomore as well.
Yes, Hazelwood's another sophomore.
Goodness gracious.
Score coming in from Genoa Mountain Pine. Genoa Central gets back in the winning column, takes down the Red Devils 44-38.
Wow, that was a close one too.
Close one there too. Here we go. Second down and 4 for the Trojans. 8:48 to go. Dugan brings Gray in motion. Dugan fakes the sweep. Dugan here to the near side, following a blocker. And he's going to get it.
Ball came out.
Ball
Ball's
did come out. Ball did come out. Ball did come out. He's got it. Cutter Morningstar's got the football, Austin. Holy cow.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness. The Eagles take over with 8:32 to go, and that was a clear fumble, Austin. That was, we see it here. He was on top of the Cutter Morningstar defender.
Yep.
And he fumbled the ball while he was on top. There was no body part on the ground. So that's a live ball.
Exactly right, Aaron. Cutter's fighting for the ball underneath. They get the strip.
And you said that. Turnovers a second ago.
That's what's going to help Cutter right now, and they got the ball. Let's see what they do.
Oh, Mills looks to throw. He's going to throw it. He's got a wide open man. It's caught. It is caught. Michael Sexton. Are you kidding me? Michael Sexton with the heck of a catch after he takes a shot from Bryson Dugan, the quarterback, who's playing safety. Oh, my goodness. Cutter Morningstar making another comeback. They began the second half down by 20.
And
trips receivers here to the near side, Austin.
They have faked this hitch. They may throw it this time.
There's a snap. No, draw play. Mills up the middle. Mills making a miss, and he's brought down at the 30-yard line. Whoa, the 29-yard line, I mean.
He kind of froze that linebacker there, just kind of left his feet in the field there. He really couldn't make. Wow, that was a great move.
At this point, if you're Parker's Chapel, I mean, and I know it's 8-man football, so you can't cover everybody up, but you might want to maybe mirror the quarterback at this point.
May want to put a little spy on him, do something different right now.
Mills looks to throw. He's going to throw it deep again. This is to Livingston, incomplete.
Just overthrew him.
Just overthrew him, man. That was, oh my goodness, maybe a yard in front of him.
You see Cutter, they're starting to mold this thing together again. People are running a lot more crisp routes right now. They got their energy back. Gears are starting to shift a little bit, but it's fixing to be very interesting coming down the wire.
Absolutely.
With only 7:19 left to go in the game.
2nd and 10 for the Eagles. Snap. Mills going to roll out to the near side. Now he's just going to throw a bullet down the middle.
That's caught.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
It's caught. Number 14. No, wait a minute.
I believe that's a catch, Aaron. I don't think they've made a decision yet.
I think it's a catch, too.
I don't think they've made it. They have not made a decision yet.
They're
Wow.
They're going to say he dropped it. They are going to say he dropped it.
I saw both hands underneath that ball. But I'm not down there on the field, so I can't.
Again, then there is no official review, unfortunately. So
yeah.
I do have an official review on my phone, however.
Oh, well, okay.
Let's see if we can pull
that
it
was
up
extremely
here.
close.
Here's the play. Can't really tell. Can't really tell.
That's a tough call, and that's really a tough call to make as an official.
Yeah, that's a tough call on the officials, too, because you had a guy behind him,
yes,
but then the guy in front of him is still back in front of where all the action's happening in front. So that's just a tough call to begin with. But then you now have it evened out because a lot of people thought that wasn't a fumble a second ago.
Yeah,
so
exactly. Look
here
at
we
this
go.
formation.
Mills fakes the throw. He's going to run to the near side. Nobody's there, Austin. He gets down to the 15-yard line. No, he didn't. The 12-yard line, and it's a first down. Cutter Morningstar. Are you kidding me?
They go a quad set, which that may be the first time we've seen that tonight. All on the top of your screen. Nobody for Parker's Chapel is really playing the edge there. You got the defensive end above the tackle. Nobody's really there. So that's a great play call by Cutter.
Here we go. Mills by himself. Snap. Mills looks to throw. Mills going to pull it down and run. Here goes Mills. Steps back. End zone. Knocked away. Knocked away by Dyson Dugan. Man, that was a close one because Michael Sexton was wide open in the end zone.
And great play. You know, a quarterback is probably your best free safety. You know, he's taught to break down these coverages, but he sees when the coverage breaks down, comes over and makes a great play.
It'll be 1st and 10. We actually got a flag here on the near side.
Do we?
See some pink laundry here. Of course, pink representing Breast Cancer Awareness Month, of course.
What do we have here?
Yeah, they're talking about it through the earbuds of each other.
That may be roughing the passer is the only thing that I could think of. Blocking the back. What?
Oh,
What?
A holding call on the Trojans.
I thought I seen him go out with his hand, but I guess that was a holding on defense. I couldn't really see him. Well, that'll be a first down for Cutter.
It will be. It'll be 1st and 5. Well, now we're getting another whistle here. I cannot talk. Text me. Good lands alive.
Don't you love it?
Love it. Here we go. First down and 6 here for the Eagles. Snap. Mills just going to pull it down. Run a draw play. Mills to the far side. Mills dives to the end zone.
I believe he's in there.
Touchdown!
Wow.
Morningstar!
Wow.
The Eagles take their first lead of the ball game with 6:54 to go. Oh my goodness, what a comeback we have seen here tonight. Eagle fans and Genoa Central fans saw it last week. We pretty much got a replica of what happened last week. It's just been the whole game pretty much.
Cutter was down by 20, and now they are currently up by 4, holding the 2-point conversion. Gets the snap. Mills looks to his left. He's got a man.
He's got Sexton. 2-point conversion is good, and the Eagles fleet it 54 to 48.
Well, now we're fixing to see how well Parker's Chapel responds to being down. What a ball game, Aaron.
Absolutely. This has just been.
Let's see. We have 102 points in this ball game right now.
Absolutely.
Wow. This has been an absolute score fest.
Oh, my goodness. A comeback of the ages once again here at Cutter Morning Star.
And these seniors at Cutter, this is where you want to be for your senior night right now, man. This is one you will never forget if you can come away with the win on this.
Well, I mean, and here's the deal, too. If you're Parker's Chapel, you don't want to get away from what you've been doing. I mean, what they've been doing has been successful. Cutter Morning Star really hasn't been able to stop them.
No.
They've just got to keep from turning the ball over if they want to win the game here, because I think they have a perfectly good opportunity of doing that right now.
Well, they run a great offense and run it very effectively.
Simpson, Pooch kicks it here. Dugan's just going to kneel it. It's a good idea here.
Take the field position. You got short field. Go make a drive, young man.
Yeah, 6:54 to go. Cutter Morning Star, first lead of the ball game, 54 to 48.
You saw all the momentum at the beginning of the game just go for Parker's Chapel. Everything was going their way. Cutter did not have an answer.
Absolutely, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Trojans at the 43-yard line. And again, you don't want to get away from what you've been doing.
Well, and they're not. Same formation.
Snap. Hazelwood gets it. Here's the snap to Hazelwood here to the near side. Hazelwood tries to make a man miss. And it's a big gain, probably almost a 10-yard gain. Gets 9 yards, just shy of the first down yard marker. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 1 here for Parker's Chapel, and that's what you want to keep doing, Austin.
Grind his clock away. Hopefully you go down and score, hold on to the football, and we have an official timeout.
Official's timeout. Are we going to get a measurement here maybe?
No, they're checking Mr. Gray for something.
Gray has had a sensational night. He's had a couple of rushing touchdowns, a receiving touchdown as well. I mean, he's pretty much done it all tonight for the Trojans. Here we go. Dual receivers to each side. Single receivers.
Single, yes.
Yeah, my bad. Gray comes in motion. Snap. Dugan going to throw it. Dugan throws it to the middle. It's incomplete. Threw it behind Hampton. And we're going to get a late flag here.
Yeah, that's going to be unsportsmanlike on Cutter.
Yeah, that's I would say a good call. I can't disagree with that one.
Well, yeah, I mean, they don't let you get away with it in high school. I do love the emotion, the intensity, but we also, you got to try to keep it clean. So
Yeah, absolutely.
But I do love to see the motor and the intensity. Just do it in between the whistles.
A high emotions game. That's what we've seen here
Yes.
tonight, man. It has been 2 weeks in a row now, and blows my mind, to be honest with you.
Well, I'm glad I've got to be a part of it this past 2 weeks. I really appreciate it, Aaron.
Yeah, we're glad to have you, man. You've done a pretty good job of bringing the football knowledge to the broadcast. So, and again, I want to thank everybody at Lake Area Sports as well that's helped produce and bring this to the nation, the state. And we are going to get an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against Cutter, and that is going to be huge for Parker's Chapel here.
Well, it is huge for Parker's Chapel, but it also might hurt them a little bit if they score too early, because they have not been able to stop Cutter really this second half.
Not really. Neither team can really stop each
No,
other.
they really
There hasn't been
can't.
a lot of defense here in the second half.
102 points.
Here we go, 1st and 10. Snap goes to Gray. Gray to the far sideline. Gray cuts it back up the middle. He's going to get about a 4-yard carry. Man, 5-yard carry even. It's going to be brought down around the 28-yard line.
Well, it's better than what we've seen most of the night from Parker's Chapel. If you're Cutter, you get a swarm of defenders around at that time on the edge. Pretty good fit by both the edge and the linebacker there to get downhill.
5:45 to go in the football game. Your score of Cutter Morning Star 54, Parker's Chapel 48 if you're just joining us.
And Parker's Chapel's going to stay in their double slot.
Snap. Hazelwood comes in motion. Tried to go underneath. He couldn't get it. They had it played well, but Dugan just pulls it down. And, man, he got close to the first down. Smart job there by Dyson Dugan. They tried the underneath misdirection that so many heralded running offenses love to run. But it didn't work there, and Dugan turns a
That's really a different version of midline, Aaron. It really is. Now that you don't have, obviously, a really read on that for the quarterback, but it is a different version of midline.
Snap, Dugan going to hand it off underneath to Gray. Gray's going to be
That was
hit.
a great tackle.
He's brought down hard. That's Jock Simpson there on the tackle for the Eagles. I think he got the first down, though.
He is very, very close if he didn't.
I think he got it. I'm looking at the side judge, and it looks like he did get it. And we're awaiting the call on the far sideline. The white hat is on that sideline.
Yep.
And it is the first down for Parker's Chapel. Man, got to calm down over here, guys.
They have not moved the chains yet, though. They got to do that.
They're working on it. So here we go.
High intensity, Aaron.
Absolutely, and it was last week. I got a lot of Eagle fans and Dragon fans in our mentions, back on the football group. But that's, that is what it is in a high emotions game.
Well, you love ball games like this. You don't want to blow out. You don't want to. This is a great ball game tonight. Gets in motion, snap.
Dugan, middle of the field, and it's oh my goodness. Oh, that was dangerous there for a second.
That could have been really dangerous if there was another Cutter defender around that, because that hung up in the air for a couple seconds.
Absolutely, and that's Hampton was the intended receiver. Had a big first half, been kind of quiet here in the second half. It looks like they've put Isaiah Mahone on top of him, and they've been kind of going at it on both sides.
Yeah, Cutter's made some adjustments on defense. It's really kind of helped them with the edge. But Parker's Chapel has also been able to answer some offensively, so we'll see. We'll see what happens right here.
Here we go. Snap, hands it to Hazelwood. 2nd down. Hazelwood cuts it back up. He's going to get about a 3-yard gain. Maybe it's not even that. Maybe 2 yards for Hazelwood.
Cutter's flying downhill. They're really fitting to the edge right now. They've really, like I said again, Aaron, Cutter's made a really good adjustment this half as far as trying to defend the edge run.
4:30 to go. 3rd down for the Trojans. 3rd and 7 to be technical with it. Looking through the side window over here.
Well, I'm going to take your window then.
I got a great vantage point over here. Dugan gets the snap, hands it to Gray to the far sideline. Gray cuts it up, takes a big shot there. Looks like Simpson and Number 5, that's a new number I haven't seen tonight for Cutter Morning Star. Edwin Mancinas, I believe is how you pronounce that. I do apologize if that's wrong.
That's a first down, Parker's Chapel again.
4 minutes remaining, yep. First down, Trojans. And once again, I mentioned it a second ago, neither team in the second half has really been able to stop each other, and we're seeing that right now here late in the fourth quarter.
Well, and Cutter's changing personnel, too, try to get some fresh bodies in. Turnover right here, Cutter. This is this is what you live for on defense.
Absolutely. You called it a second ago. Here we go. First down, 1st and 10 for the Trojans. Dugan by himself in the gun, of course. 2 wings to both sides. Hazelwood in motion. Dugan fakes the sweep. Dugan to the outside. Dugan, you can give him 6. Touchdown, Trojans. Dyson Dugan into the end zone from 13 yards out. And Parker's Chapel reads, well, they tie it up, actually, I'm sorry, here in the fourth quarter. They're scoring now 54-54, 2-point conversion upcoming here for the Trojans to try and take the lead.
That play is really something fascinating to watch happen and open up, and Cutter has not really had an answer for that all night long.
They haven't. They really have not. I mean, Fountain Lake didn't have an answer for it last week, and it's Parker's Chapel, man. We're just a really hot club right now.
They really run this offense very, very well.
Gray in motion. Dugan going to run the option. Pitches it over to Smith. Gray, and it's in. 2-point conversion is good, and the Trojans now take a 2-point lead with 3:54 to go in the football game. Your score, Parker's Chapel 56, Cutter Morning Star 54. We'll take a break really quick here on the Arkansas 8-Man Game of the Week.
I know the last 3 years people have got accustomed to paying sticker price for a brand new vehicle. Well, it's not that way anymore at Red River Ram. If you're looking for a Ram truck, we've got heavy-duty four-wheel drive trucks starting at $49,500 or up to $12,000 off sticker price for a Cummins diesel. And we've got $11,000 off Ram 1500 Bighorn four-wheel drive trucks. If you want the best selection and the best buying experience, make that beautiful drive right here to Heber Springs. Now during Ram Power Days.
Back here on the Arkansas 8-Man Game of the Week. Don't forget our broadcast is sponsored by Red River Dodge out of Heber Springs. If you're ever up around that area, give them a stop. They'll give you a good deal on a vehicle if you need one. Ingram, oh my goodness. What?
And that may be another false start.
Is it fair to ask, what is Parker's Chapel doing here, Austin? I would probably, if it's me, I'm kicking it deep.
I am right now with 3:54 to go in the game. You got a 2-point lead. You want to see your defense get a stop here and force Cutter to earn this victory instead of give him this short of field. I don't agree with the onside kick.
I don't either, but obviously right here, I would assume they're probably going to just kick it deep.
Yeah, you have to now that you're 5 yards back. I believe that's what he's fixing to do.
Here we go. Ingram, the sophomore, will do the kicking. Man, he is stepping back deep here. Ingram kicks it. Whoa, what a kick. But it's going to go out of bounds, which is not going to help Parker's Chapel. So let's see if the Trojans can get a stop here on defense. You can tell the way Peyton Mills has been running around in the backfield. It's made him a little tired on defense.
He's definitely finding every open gap that he possibly can. He's making it happen, extending the play, and keeping his eyes downfield. That's the craziest thing to me is just the way that he sees his vision all the way across the field. He's been able to throw it back to the middle, throw it play side, throw it backside, especially on 2-point conversions. It's been really phenomenal play by Mills tonight.
Here we go. First down for Cutter Morning Star, 3:54 to go in the football game. Mills gets the call from the sideline again. There's nobody on this side. Here's the snap. They hand it to Sexton. Sexton up the middle. He's going to be wrapped up. And guess who it is, Austin? That's number 22, Gage Russell, getting some payback after that, blown defensive play a couple of plays ago.
Well, and probably some payback for the offsides, jumping in the neutral zone penalties. he's just been a menace all night long. He's been in that backfield almost every single play.
Yep. All right, here we go. Now 2nd and 1. They actually gained a yard out of it. We got a quad set to the – wow, what is this? This is interesting. Snap, Mills going to throw it out to Sexton. Sexton running forward, got some blockers. Sexton breaks the tackle. Sexton is going to be brought down at the 48-yard line of Parker's Chapel, and when in doubt, go to Michael. My goodness.
He's probably your best open space guy when the ball's in his hands. He makes one guy miss, gets north and south, and he's always carrying 1 or 2 guys with him too if he gets the point of contact. We have another official's timeout.
Well, they're doing that. Score update coming in from Spring Hill. The Bears get back on track. Big win over Marvel tonight, 46-12.
Wow.
Over the Mustangs. And as I said, we said it last week, Spring Hill's still going to be a contender out of the South Division of our sanctioned South Conference in our sanctioned division. I get all that mixed up too much.
Well, here we go, Aaron. They just blew the play clock.
Righty then.
Not really sure what they were doing, but anyway.
1st and 10, Cutter Morning Star at the Parker's Chapel 48. Mills brings Sexton to his left. Snap. Fakes it to Sexton. Rolling out here to the near side. Throws a bullet, and it's, oh my goodness, almost picked off by Hampton. Oh, he had a chance. He had a chance to possibly pick that off and take it to the house, Austin.
Yeah, that would have really sealed the deal right there, but Mills, like I said earlier, he does a great job keeping his eyes downfield, but probably a little too much downfield that time. He kind of had a little open space here, get some yardage, and keep moving the ball.
Mills by himself.
Trying to
doubles receivers to both sides this time.
There we go.
2nd down and 10 for the Eagles, and it looks like Parker's Chapel's bringing heat, and they are, but it doesn't matter.
Oh, my
gosh.
There
goes Mills.
There he goes.
Down the sideline.
You're kidding me.
Peyton Mills. He's going to be wrapped up by Hampton. He got him just in the nick of time. Peyton Mills, are you kidding me? He hit the boosters and was almost gone, but he's brought down at the 3-yard line of Parker's Chapel with 2:39 to go, and the Eagles once again knocking on the door.
Wow. Wow.
That's what a run by a quarterback.
And Parker's Chapel brought the house there. He avoids everybody. Absolutely everybody. Look, almost like a Johnny Manziel play. Runs through. Huge gain for Cutter.
Well, here we go. 1st and goal for the Eagles. Sexton to his right.
They are having troubles with this play clock.
Major problems. This is.
You have people sitting on Highway 70, sitting on the trunk of their car watching this finish.
Absolutely.
This is how good of a ball game this is, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm not going to lie. I don't think Cutter has seen stuff like this in a long time in recent memory. And we're letting the play clock run down, and the referee is discussing something with Mills. Trying to find some final scores here for you guys real quick. Have a final from Northeast Arkansas, Corning over Rosebud, 70-24. Snap, goes to Sexton up the middle. Sexton tripped, and is brought down at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get very much at all. They tried to run it, of course. Ball is now marked at the 2-yard line. He did gain a yard.
2nd down, Aaron, I believe.
Second down and goal.
Yeah, I like the run. I mean, that takes the clock too. I don't see no reason why you wouldn't run it every play if you can't get it right here on 2nd down.
Final from Brinkley. The Tigers take down Midland 36-6. Brinkley likely going to lock up that 2 or 3 spot. Snap. Hands off to Sexton. Sexton again just goes down. Timeout is called by Parker's Chapel, and I see exactly what Cutter's trying to do here.
Yeah,
this is not a planned, or this is not an accidental slip by Sexton. He's just going down as soon as he gets the ball.
That's smart coaching. That really is. That's take the clock away and score and use as much time as possible. Yes, you need the score, but The coach is confident enough to where he knows he can score right here on this drive.
Let's take a break real quick here on the Arkansas 8-man game of the week. Be back in just a moment.
Since 1954, F.L. Davis Ace has proudly served the Greers Ferry Lake area by providing the best hardware and home improvement needs to our customers. Stop by one of our 6 Arkansas locations in Greers Ferry, Heber Springs, Sherwood, Pea Ridge, Fayetteville, or Centerton, and let us show you why we're more than just a hardware store.
Back here on the Arkansas 8-man game of the week. Third down for the Eagles. Mills is by himself. Snap. Peyton just going to carry it up the middle. Diving.
He's in.
He's
Touchdown.
in. He's in. Touchdown. Peyton Mills with $1:50 to go in the football game. The Eagles retake the lead. And the 2-point conversion upcoming here for Cutter Morningstar, as we have now made it to the 60-point mark of tonight's ball game.
So let's just put this into perspective, Aaron. They get the 2-point here. It turns into a 6-point game. Parker's Chapel gets the ball, go down and score. Doesn't get the 2-point. Then we have another overtime.
We have another overtime. Snap. Mills looks to throw. End zone. It's incomplete.
Ooh, that was
incomplete. It's a little bit of holding there, but they're not going to call it. They're going to let it go. And now it's Parker's Chapel's turn. I see a lot of surrender Cobras now on the sideline over here. There's a couple of them, and lots of things happening here tonight. Don't go anywhere. We'll have more of it here on the Arkansas 8-man game of the week, brought to you by Red River Dodge.
Since 1954, F.L. Davis Ace has proudly served the Greers Ferry Lake area by providing the best hardware and home improvement needs to our customers. Stop by one of our 6 Arkansas locations in Greers Ferry, Heber Springs, Sherwood, Pea Ridge, Fayetteville, or Centerton, and let us show you why we're more than just a hardware store. We have something for everyone, and you won't believe what we have to offer. Need a new mower? We've got you covered. Need it repaired? No problem. From custom paint matching to the best brands in grilling, F.L. Davis Ace has got it all. We're also home to the Lake Boutique, featuring clothing, footwear, jewelry, accessories, furniture, home decor, gift.
Back here on the Arkansas 8-man game of the week, Jock Simpson will kick it off for Cutter. He kicks it off. It's going to get about the 30-yard line and go out of bounds. See, that's another big problem with kickoffs, man. If you don't kick it perfect down the middle, it's going to bounce and have a good bounce. Possibly go out of bounds, especially on a brand-new turf like this.
Yeah, and you know, gives Parker's Chapel great field position here, down by 4, minute 50 left. Parker's Chapel, I believe, still has 2 timeouts, so they can probably afford to try to run the ball a little bit, maybe.
Are we going to get what are we doing here?
Not really sure, Aaron.
We're going to get a re-kick.
Wow. Okay.
So Coach Williford and the Trojans have opted to do a re-kick. This is interesting, as it'll back them up. I understand this is definitely going to be a shorter kick.
So if they take the penalty, they come to the 40?
45.
45 in high school? Okay.
So here we go. They think they can get some better yardage here. We'll see if the call pays off for them. Here we go. Cutter Morningstar punt or kicking off now from their own 35-yard line. Your score 60-56 with Cutter Morningstar ahead. Simpson going to pooch kick it short here. Oh, my goodness, almost gets down, but Hampton gets it. Hampton's going to get the ball. He's still running forward, and Hampton's brought down at the 46-yard line. That's something you got to like if you're a Cutter Morningstar fan. Oh, man, Ingram got up a little upset.
Yeah, they're getting a little chippy there.
Smart. Good job there by Gray getting this guy off the field there. A little frustration. A lot of emotions flying right now.
This is a very intense ball game.
So it's going to be first down now.
May see a little NASCAR here, no huddle with the wristbands.
Haven't heard NASCAR in years. Yeah. Here we go, 1:43 to go. Dugan by himself. Gray comes in motion. Snap. Dugan going to run it. No. Throws it short. He's got Hazelwood in the flats. Hazelwood's got it, and he's going to be down at the 32-yard line, and it's going to be a first down. They better hurry and go. They got a minute 30 to go to score and tie it up at least.
Well, that was out of bounds, too, so that does stop the clock for Parker's Chapel.
It didn't stop there for a second. Williford was yelling at the referee to stop it.
Well, there's been a little clock trouble tonight, but
yeah, the play clock has had
they just reset it to 1:36.
There you go. Minute 36 to go. Clock did stop. He went out of bounds. Dugan is by himself. Dugan brings Gray in motion. Snaps, sweeps it to Gray. Gray to the left side. Gray trying to get outside. He does. Gray down the sideline, makes a man miss, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 15-yard line, and Parker's Chapel knocking on the door now.
They are on the move, taking the clock, but also running out of bounds too. So that is also advantage Cutter. If Parker Chapel does score, you still have a chance to go down and score, but Cutter has also had a turnover tonight. So they have also forced the turnover with the fumble. So who knows, we may see another one here.
Here we go, 1st and 10 Parker's Chapel at the 15-yard line. This time Hazelwood in motion. Dugan going to throw. Dugan runs out to the left side. He's got to throw it. He has to get rid of it. We got a flag in the back of the end zone, and he's going to go out of bounds around the 9-yard line. We'll see what the flag is at the back of the end zone.
I didn't see that.
I didn't either. I have to think this might be a defensive holding maybe, because I could see Hampton was cutting back to the corner where Dugan was kind of running.
Well, that also could be a very possible offensive PI.
Could. You're also correct.
Yeah, you never know.
So the flag has been picked up. Referees are trying to make sure they get this right. We still have yet to get a call.
They're trying to figure out which side on the hash is supposed to be spotted on. I believe it was on the left, but it looks like they're going to put it center.
I couldn't do it. I want to give a special shout-out to all the referees out there tonight. There's no way I could do it. I know they get – and we do. Pass interference is the call against Cutter Morning Star, and it'll be an automatic first down for Parker's Chapel. So here's a question for you, Austin. Do you do what Cutter was trying to do, take off some clock and then score, or do you just score right here?
Man, that's tough.
Because you haven't been able to stop them in the second half at all.
No. You got 2 timeouts. You got a minute 21 clocks, and the clock is really not in your favor right now on this yard line. I think you got to try to kill some clock, and they may do it. Who knows? This is a very tough – that's a tough decision here, Aaron.
Here we go. A minute 21 to go. Dugan hands it off to Gray. Gray's got nowhere to go. He's going to be caught down in the backfield.
But that is out of bounds.
He did go out of bounds, and that'll stop the clock.
Wow. Gray.
Who's that? Who's number – oh, my goodness. That was 35 again for Cutter Morning Star Capella. He's another guy. This has been all over the place for this defense for Cutter tonight.
He's been flying to the football all night long, and it's really he's got so much speed playing that down lineman. It's really been a great game for him. He's been swarming to the ball. Also, the same thing with Russell at number 22 at Parker's Chapel. You got to give him credit too defensively.
Second down for Parker's Chapel. Dugan by himself. Snap. Dugan fakes it to Gray. Has to throw it quick. He's got Hazelwood. Hazelwood! No, he's not in. He's not in. He got down. Smart job by Hazelwood, but we do have a flag.
Are they going to call a face mask on that tackle attempt?
I'm not sure. Did we have an offensive pick?
That very well could be the case too. Not real sure.
Because that in that spot of in that position where the play is made, I mean that is a regular call.
Yeah,
in the higher levels.
Most definitely.
It would be an interesting call here this late in the game. A minute 13 to go. Also, if you're just joining us, Cutter Morning Star leads at 60-56, and the flag is still on the ground. And Cutter Morning Star players are clapping. Is he going to go all the way across the field? Still awaiting the call. Yes, an offensive pass interference. No, I think a block in the back. So yeah, kind of what we were just talking about, Austin.
Yeah, that was the offensive PI instead of the clip. I believe the PI is both hands and the clip is one hand. I'm really not too sure on that, but
Trojan fans not happy about it. I'm sitting here next to a window that's pretty much overlooking the whole Trojan crowd, and they are not happy about that call.
Well, and you really wouldn't be, especially in this situation. Man, what a ball game, Aaron.
What a ball game. Once again, second week in a row.
I'm trying to find words to grasp all this, and I can't right now.
Here we go, a minute 13 and counting left in the football game. Second down from the 21-yard line. Snap. Dugan looks to throw. Wide open is Gray in the flats. He dropped it. Gray dropped it wide open in the flats. He had green grass in front of him. And it's going to be third down for the Trojans, and it's starting to get a little dangerous now for Parker's Chapel, Austin.
I really don't know what to tell. I mean,
this is now 2 weeks in a
wow.
row we've seen plain wide open catches just drop.
It's almost so much open grass that it's like it's almost unreal. And that may be the case for the players too, but they're going to the wristbands trying to figure out the route combination here.
They got to snap the ball.
They got to hurry. Delay of game.
Snap,
delay of game.
Get the call.
Delay of game.
They're going to get a delay of game. And Coach Williford not happy, but you got to get the play off.
Yeah.
You have to get the play off. The situation. You've got 25 seconds.
So we're
40 seconds actually.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, no, I
Is
believe,
it 25?
Yeah, it's 25 and 8 man, I do believe. Timeout, Cutter.
Timeout. I think, timeout called by the Eagles. It is third down and goal from the Cutter 27-yard line. Not ideal for Parker's Chapel. We're going to take a quick break. Be right back here on the Arkansas 8-Man Game of the Week, brought to you by Red River Dodge.
Hey guys, Aaron here from Scorebook Live. I just want to remind you to listen to the Arkansas 8-Man Football Podcast that comes out every Thursday on our Arkansas 8-Man Football group for Scorebook Live. You don't want to miss it. Me and my buddy Steve will cover all of the games that are happening in that week, along with covering what happened the week before and talk about some of the best performances in 8-man football from around the state. It's the Arkansas 8-Man Football Podcast, powered by Scorebook Live, out every Thursday.
I know the last 3 years people have got accustomed to paying sticker price for a brand new vehicle. Well, it's not that way anymore at Red River Ram. If you're looking for a Ram truck.
And we're back here on the Arkansas 8-Man Game of the Week. Third down for Parker's Chapel from the Cutter 23. He's fumbled the snap. Dugan's got to get away and he can't. He's wrapped up by Cutter Morningstar. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Trying to strip the ball, and Parker's Chapel's not happy about it. They want a flag, but they're not going to get it. Not going to get it, and a timeout is called by the Trojans. 50 seconds remaining in possibly the most non-ideal yardage for Parker's Chapel in a game all night. And the game is going to come down to this one, Austin. We have got it. I don't think we're going to see overtime here.
No, we're probably not, Aaron. There's really no way for it to happen, I don't think, as far as any of the scores, as the points go. But Parker's Chapel is in a situation, fourth down, 34 to go. I'm throwing it up to number 12.
You've got to.
I'm throwing it to him right here, right now.
Or do you somehow pull out the classic hook and ladder in this short field position?
That is a very good possibility as well.
Because with eight man being the shorter yardage, you got more space to do that.
You do. Not near as many bodies on the field, and a lot of man coverage. So you very well could possibly see it here, but.
You can see Cutter. I mean, it's fourth and goal. There is no first down here. They have to score a touchdown.
You got to run straight prevent defense right now.
So here we go. They've got 4 guys deep for the Eagles. Well, they're going to put them at the 15. Interestingly enough, and 4 guys in the box for Cutter Morningstar. Here we go. This could be your ball game. Snap. Dugan drops back. He's got pressure. Looking to throw. He's got to throw it. Dugan's going to run it. Throw it to deep. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! He caught it! He caught it! He caught it!
You're kidding me!
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! It's caught! It's caught by number 12 to Kylan Hampton! Touchdown, Trojans! Oh my goodness!
Can you believe it?
The 2-point, you still got the 2-point conversion. Holy cow, the game is not over, folks. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me?
Wow.
And we're going to get a timeout.
Yes,
Parker's Chapel.
I need a timeout. After.
Holy
wow.
cow. With 40 seconds left, you can see the scoreboard in the background. 40 seconds remaining in the football game. Quarterback Dyson Dugan throws up a prayer to the end zone, and it's caught by the sophomore, to Kylan Hampton. I believe it was Hampton.
Yes, sir, it was.
And you call it, Austin. Throw it up to number 12, and that's exactly what they did. Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me? The game is not over.
Are you not entertained?
Oh, my goodness. Well, I got to take a break real quick. We'll be back here in about 7 seconds here on the Arkansas 8-Man Game of the Week. Back here on the Arkansas 8-Man Game of the Week. 2-point conversion upcoming for the Trojans. 62-60 is your score. Crucial 2-point conversion coming up here for Parker's Chapel. I formation. Snap. Fakes it to Gray. Looks in the flats. Throws it short to Russell, and he can't catch it. Russell could not catch it. So the 2-point conversion is no good. But Parker's Chapel, holy cow, might end up being the play of the year. Might end up being the play of the year in club division play or even 8-man as a whole. And I'm just going to run through this again. Parker's Chapel got the ball at midfield with about, a minute 13 to go.
Somewhere around there, yeah.
And went down the field, actually got all the way to the 5-yard line, but then had a pass interference penalty that backed him up 10 yards, had another penalty that backed him up 5 yards, and then got sacked for about another 5 yards. So they're back to the 34-yard line for Cutter Morningstar with 4th and 10. And what does Parker's Chapel do? Dyson Dugan, the quarterback for Parker's Chapel, steps up in the pocket and throws a prayer. Let me tell you something. A prayer to the end zone.
A prayer and a laser.
I mean, it wasn't one of those long, high, deep Hail Mary passes. This was on a rope, folks. So here we go. As much as awesome that was, we've got more football. It's not over yet. A squib kick here by Ingram. It's going to be fielded by Sexton. Sexton's got
my gosh. Oh, my gosh.
Michael Sexton.
He's going.
Down the sideline.
He's going.
Sexton to
Aaron.
the 20. To the 10.
Aaron. Are you kidding me?
Touchdown. Touchdown. Cutter Morningstar. Are you kidding me? There are no penalties. No penalties on the field. 28 seconds remaining. Your score now, Cutter Morningstar, 66. Parker's Chapel, 62. Oh, my goodness. I cannot believe it. I thought last week topped everything. This is why we cover 8-man football, folks. This is why I started covering this sport a year ago, because of this stuff right here. I mean, are you kidding me? We probably just blew out some speakers at home.
That's my fault. I apologize.
If there's no audio coming through, please let me know, but I think we're going. 2-point conversion in the end zone, no good. Ball goes behind the fence. Holy moly. Great googly moogly. Holy cow. Your score is now Cutter Morningstar 66. Parker's Chapel 62. Holy cow, folks.
Aaron, I am trying to find words of what is going on. I've been still trying to find words from last week at Mountain Pine, and just this is unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Wow is all I can say.
Stepping away from this game real fast, we have another incoming final score from North Arkansas. Mountain View all over Marshall. They run away with it 52-14 over the Bobcats, and Mountain View has locked up that number 1 seed out of the Club North Conference, and they will win it for the second straight year in a row. Well, this is actually the first year in a row they'll win the conference championship, but they'll be a number 1 seed for the second straight year in a row in our club division playoffs, in the state playoffs, aiming for a back-to-back state championship. Here we go, folks. 28 seconds left. Jock Simpson's going to kick it deep to Gray. Gray is going to field it. Oh, my goodness, he's going to fall down. He's going to fall down at the 20-yard line, and they'll have 26 seconds remaining. Parker's Chapel has 0 timeouts left. Not an ideal spot for the Trojans, but, again, I said that a second ago, and we saw a Hail Mary.
And none other than to number 12, Mr. Hampton.
Absolutely, and holy cow, I'm almost speechless, folks. If you're watching us, if you've been watching this the whole game, we are greatly appreciative of you. This has just been a wild second half. I mean, I'll say it. It was a good first half.
It was,
but this second half, it has been nuts. Dugan by himself, trips receivers to the far side. Here's the snap. Dugan just going to have to run away. Dugan's got to throw it. He throws it away. And that's going to be an incomplete pass. Are we going to get he was out of the pocket. So
yeah, he was outside the box there. So, yeah, the intentional grounding doesn't apply.
It will be an incomplete pass. And I think he was looking for that post route coming across the middle, but they had it covered up. Again, man, I'm telling you. The hook and ladder, this is the best chance, I think, here for a hook and ladder spot.
Yeah.
If you're at home and you don't know what a hook and ladder is, you'll have to go look it up after the game. Here we go. Dugan by himself. Trips receivers to the far side. Dugan, once again, going to have to roll out. Throws a bullet down the field. It's caught. It's caught. He got to get on the ball.
You got to go. You got to spike it.
Whoa, the clock should stop. The clock's not stopping. The clock is not stopping.
There should be, I believe.
The clock should be stopping, and it did not stop.
I believe there's going to be about 16 or 17 seconds on it.
There should be about 16 seconds left on the clock, and hopefully the referees will get that fixed. Not sure what the clock managers are doing over there. That was wow. This is not the NFL or college, folks. The clock does stop when a first down is made in high school.
Well, inside 2 minutes it does stop, but in NFL, but yeah.
They got 15 seconds on the clock.
This is tough, man. Wow.
66-62. No timeouts for Parker's Chapel. Dugan, snap. We got a whistle blown, a flag on the play.
I believe a receiver was moving a little early there.
We're going to see what the call is. I'm not sure if these people know what they're talking about next to us.
Oh.
Here is the call. Illegal forward motion, or illegal motion by Parker's Chapel, and they're going backwards. Oh, man.
Aaron, I'm still trying to find words, man. I can't.
Well, we got to find something here because we got 15 seconds remaining. Oh. Should be 12. Yes, there we go.
Yeah.
12 seconds on the clock.
You know, you are very right, though. If they do throw the hook and ladder here with everybody bailed like this, there may not be nobody there.
Here we go. They're bringing 3 guys. He's having to roll out. Dugan's got to throw it. He throws it deep to Hampton. It's caught.
That's a catch.
Oh, he said he's out.
Oh.
He said he's out. Oh, no, he said he's out. He said he's out. The clock should stop. The clock should have stopped. I don't know about that one, Austin. That's close.
And he even tried to get both feet in there.
That's
Aaron.
a tough call. That is such a tough call. Let's see it. I got it on my phone here. We couldn't see it on our camera view, but I don't know. From our vantage point, me and Austin, we just had 4 eyes on it, and that was close.
He really tried to get both feet in, and
that's a great effort by Hampton.
Yes, it was a great effort, and if I'm that side judge, I believe he got 1 foot in. But
what a game this has been. However this game results, this has ended up being another just classic 8-man football game. We had one in the sanctioned division last week, and now we've got one in the club division this week, and it's just, oh, man, I'm grateful. Big shout-out also to Coach Finley for letting us come out here this week and broadcasting this game on such short notice.
3 seconds left. This will be the final play.
3 seconds. Here's the snap. Dugan for the win. Trying to throw it. Running away. He's going to have to run it. Dugan's going to be brought down. Throws it backwards. It's fielded by the lineman. No, they said he's down. They said he's down, and that's the ball game. That is the ball game, and Cutter Morning Star with another crazy comeback win. Holy cow, another miracle on Highway 70, they just said over the loudspeaker. And hopefully the referees make it back to their cars because Parker's Chapel, oh my goodness, what is happening on the field here? Becca, please film this. Oh my goodness, what is going on here?
Uh-oh.
Oh my goodness, this is the second week in a row that something has happened here.
You don't want to see that, man.
Oh my goodness, Number 25 is Becca, please film this. Please film this. Oh my goodness, we have a lot of tempers flaring, and it's a shame that this is how this ends. Oh my goodness. This is the second time. Wow. This is it's honestly ashamed. I'm ashamed that that's how this ends.
Yeah. Great effort by both teams. I understand the frustration, but you can't let your emotions get the best of you in that situation. It is extremely hard to do, but it was a great effort both by Parker's Chapel. Parker's Chapel played one heck of a ball game, man.
We still got stuff going on between the coaches there at midfield. Their assistant coach is not liking I'm not sure what's going on. This is a lot of different stuff going on the field right now, and again, I'm not sure what was happening on the field. There was also some stuff going on in the Parker's Chapel stands over here. And we got a lot of stuff going on here. This is the second week in a row something like this has happened at Cutter Morning Star. I know we had some stuff go on last week, but it looks like they've got it handled here. So with that, we're going to take a break here real fast, about a 2-minute break, and we'll be back with you to give you our post-game thoughts. Again, your final score here from Cutter Morning Star. The Eagles come back and win another crazy win against another Club South opponent as your final score. Cutter Morning Star 66, Parker's Chapel 62. We'll be back in just a moment.
I know the last 3 years people have got accustomed to paying sticker price for a brand new vehicle. Well, it's not that way anymore at Red River Ram. If you're looking for a Ram truck, we've got heavy-duty four-wheel drive trucks starting at $49,500 or up to $12,000 off sticker price for a Cummins diesel. And we've got $11,000 off Ram 1500 Bighorn four-wheel drive trucks. If you want the best selection and the best buying experience, make that beautiful drive right here to Heber Springs. Now during Ram Power Days.
Known as one of the best-kept secrets for championship golf in Arkansas, Indian Hills Golf Resort is known for its tree-lined fairways, deep bunkers, small sloped greens, and the Indian Rock Cave off number 18 fairway. Located in beautiful Fairfield Bay, Indian Hills is an 18-hole championship layout course with 4 sets of tees for players of all abilities to enjoy the natural surroundings. Tee times fill quickly, so call 501-884-6018 to book yours today.
At American Safeguard Insurance, our job is to make sure you understand exactly what you need so you're covered if your worst-case scenario becomes a reality. We offer a variety of coverage options, including personal and commercial insurance, so that your home and business are covered no matter what. Don't settle for less. Experience more savings, more coverage, and more service with American Safeguard Insurance.
Roof Tech of Heber Springs is a premier roof replacement company servicing commercial and residential customers in central Arkansas. They specialize in insurance replacements for all roof types. Licensed, bonded, insured, and A+ rated with Better Business Bureau and 5-star rated customer service. Free inspection and...
Well, we're back here on the Arkansas 8-man game of the week. Your final score from Cutter Morning Star. The Eagles come back to win it 66-62 over the Parkers Chapel Trojans, keeping that number 2 spot alive for the Eagles. And, man, I got to tell you, the way they're playing on offense, they are going to be a team to watch out for in the playoffs, depending on where they get set. But my goodness, Austin, can you believe it? I mean, we had a 3-overtime game last week on the other side of the county, literally.
Yep.
All right, and then we come back over here on the eastern side of Hot Springs to Cutter Morning Star and see just another amazing game here tonight. So, your overall thoughts, man?
Are you not entertained? I can't. This. 2 very high-powered offenses. I got to see something different tonight. Last week was a lot of ground and pound, a lot of old school formations out of Mountain Pine and Spring Hill. This week the playbook opened up a lot for both teams. We got to see some great quarterback play. Defense tightened up for Cutter in the second half. They finally started getting to the edge a little better, closing the door. Man, what an impressive 2 weeks this has been for me being here beside you.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. And we mentioned it there before the game ended. We had a good first half.
Yes.
I think the halftime score was, I believe, 34-14. I think, or 34-20.
30. Yeah,
something like that.
there,
I can't remember, but
34-20.
Man,
34-20.
the second half, that might have been the best second half of football I've seen in a long time, and that's including 11-man too.
Yeah.
It's just a crazy game. I hate the way it ended. You want to see both the teams shake hands, but and we're not sure what happened on the field. There was actually, I was looking over here, and I'll just go ahead and put it out there. I was looking over here to the Parkers Chapel stadium, and there were guys actually following the referees for Parkers Chapel. So, and I'm not sure what happened on the Cutter Morning Star sideline. Hopefully, we'll figure that out here soon. I'll be talking to some people here shortly to see what happened, but obviously not the way you want to see this game end.
No.
But nonetheless, number 3 Cutter Morning Star pulls out a close one over number 7 Parkers Chapel tonight. And Parkers Chapel, I would say, is probably easily that number 3 team. We'll find that out later on. I mean, this Club South division is stacked. I mean, you've got another big one next week, and I'm glad this is kind of going into our next subject. Our next game next week, Subiaco Academy travels down south to take on Genoa Central, which could either, if Subiaco Academy wins it, that will seal the deal. They'll be the number 1 seed out of the South, and then Genoa Central, if they lose it, that means Cutter Morning Star will be the number 2 seed if the Eagles win out. So a huge win tonight for the Eagles. They definitely needed it. Parkers Chapel obviously wanted that one as well, but it looks like Parkers Chapel could either be the 3 or 4 seed. Austin, your final thoughts before we sign off, man?
Man, that very high, intense, emotional ball game for both teams. Shout out to Parkers Chapel. Their fan base traveled well.
Absolutely.
Just great play, both by Parkers Chapel and Cutter. This game has just left me so speechless of trying to have an overall summary of it. Just we had so much action in the second half. Both teams just playing so hard. And like I said, I really hate the way that the end of the game happened. You would love to see good sportsmanship there, and no telling what happened. We don't know. Just hate it ended that way. But shout out to Cutter. You win your senior night. Enjoy it. And just a wonderful game. Absolutely very intense, just score fest.
This is going to be a really good Parker's Chapel team.
Yes, extremely.
Forward. When they go back to
Extremely.
11-man, I think they're going to be a really good competitor.
Yes.
Depending on whether or not they go back to 3A or back to 2A. It's going to be a really good ball club. Cutter Morning Star, though, they get the win tonight. That's what matters most. 66-62 over the Parker's Chapel Trojans. It was a crazy one tonight. This game will be available on YouTube for the rest of the season. If you want to go back and look at it, maybe create a highlight reel out of it, go for it. It will be available on YouTube for the rest of the time, pretty much. So, Guys, we appreciate everybody watching tonight. It was a heck of a ball game. Hopefully we can get the same thing next week. We've lucked out here 2 weeks in a row from Garland County. I just had to stay in Garland County, Nah, I can't do that, unfortunately. But nonetheless, 2 awesome weeks of football from Cutter Morning Star. My name is Aaron Weatherford, and with me is my buddy Austin Ellis calling with color here tonight at Cutter Morning Star. Again, your final score here for our Arkansas 8-man game of the week. Cutter Morning Star Eagles 66, the Parker's Chapel Trojans 62. We'll be back in action next week. Our next game of the week will be announced on Sunday afternoon, so be sure to tune in on the Arkansas 8-man football group for where we're headed next Friday. Hopefully we'll have another big game for you here in our production on our Arkansas 8-man game of the week. Signing off, Aaron Weatherford from Cutter Morning Star. We'll see you guys next week.